Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns for another Cross Keys match here. This one's between Alaszun and Cheamo. I will hand it off to Goomba and Ham here to take the reins.
Hey, thanks, Shadow.
Heyo.
I think this is our first loser brackets match, right?
I believe you are correct, yes.
Alaszun was quick to schedule with Cheamo. It looks like they are off to the races. We'll see them going shortly with a bit of delay. Always ping Megabot. And there they go. Well, at least Alaszun is on my end. Okay. Both of them. Interesting start from Cheamo, starting at Sank, just this time in a pyramid.
Yeah, Pyramid Sanctuary is a bit awkward.
Yeah, can result in some weird shenanigans you gotta do. So it allows you to reach East Darkworld immediately.
Yeah, those could be some funny forced bunny walks there.
Confused why he started there a second time. Yeah, there he goes. Afterling says, but he found some early money in Sank. At 300.
Yeah, that's nice. Alaszun, meanwhile, going for the Houlihan, Fake Flipper, Witch's Hut, whatever you want to call it, opener. One of the more popular
Yep.
ones. My personal favorite.
And finds Uncle at the ferry drop down. There's an Ice Palace big key for us. Okay.
That's definitely one you like seeing before you go to Ice Palace.
Yup. And a bow.
And
Okay.
oh wow, that's a pretty nice start. Cheamo
Yup.
found Graveyard Ledge, which allows for some nice early bomb farming. Definitely an entrance you like seeing early.
Yep. Here comes the Houlihan for Alaszun. Getting his money. And hype.
Hype Cave. Let's see how hype it is.
Oh,
It's always so disappointing when you find one of these 5-item caves and then it's just total garbage.
yep.
Well,
Oh.
one pearl's pretty good.
Here that's required kind of often.
It's a pretty decent item.
Yep. And off to... Ooh, finding bombs in the tree hole. Also nice.
We just see some money on the Lake Hylia Island. And we find
And
the
a
well.
well.
That's nice.
Looks like Cheamo is off to Kakariko now. Doesn't need to farm bombs in the 50-50 bushes, so that's good.
Yeah, he's got plenty of resources. And we find Bumper Cave at the castle.
Yeah, the hook shot will end. Maybe that'll come in handy later.
One of the weirder logic quirks, being able to hook shot through that bumper.
Yep. I think that probably has caught off many people that sort of with this mode.
I'm glad I didn't have it come up in one of my seats until I saw someone else do it.
Yeah. I'm glad I knew it before starting out as well.
And there's the swamp small key in the well.
That's also a good find.
Small key at
Smoky
the
and
race
race
game.
game.
A
Oh, early
DT
lamp.
and the
That's such a
lamp.
nice find.
Yeah.
Fire source, don't have to leave behind dark caves. I just love it.
Oh, we find Sahasrara at the library.
Here comes the bad news for Alaszun.
And a flute.
Flute.
Wow.
Flute when you first enter CAG. Now that's some good shit.
And we've got Green Pendant Turtle Rock.
Yep. Time to see an early ice rod.
Well, of course.
Let's see what CAG has for us. Bunch of entrances over here.
We got a Broccoli Man with a Joe
Starting off great. So now a bit of a question is how long will it take Alaszun to go eastwards from here? Well, looks like immediately, so this is good. If he goes CAG first and then follows some connectors and whatnot, and just doesn't get his Moon Pearl, that could hurt him. Looks like he's skipping the houses near Lake Hylia though. He is delaying his Moon Pearl by a bit.
Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate for him. Well, we find both towers, okay. That's exciting.
Hype Cave is right next to Lake Hylia, the right cave where there's a shop usually. These stupid chasing guards, just so fast. I hate them.
Killing those guys with the bow is rather obnoxious.
Yeah.
So, worth noting, we found GT, we have a bow, we have a fire source. We are only a big key away from that climb, or at least the first two chests up there being in logic.
Never something you wanna see, but often something you gotta do anyways. Super Bunny Cave in Sahasrara. Also not the most fun connector.
Naturally, the bad end of it.
Yep, the one you can't go back.
Yeah, I love finding the other side because it's just
Yeah.
2 free items. It's a magic refill and it's a really annoying connector knocked out.
Yep. Another
Speaking of
connector.
connectors. Not exactly the place you want to find a connector at.
Yeah. That's a good exit to find though. So you gotta worry a bit less about your early gloves. And we find the cape early. So that bumper might come in like relevant.
Yeah, good.
And the bed drop down is Ganon today.
Alright, well and Ganon found already. That's good. Likely no required Aghanim shenanigans today.
Dark cave for Cheamo in the Smith's building. So we won't know what that is for now. Have to wait and see until Alaszun gets here.
Which might be a while.
Yeah, he's clearing
he's
out
off.
the eastern area, just getting that last entrance over here. Keg is pretty empty so far. Cape and GT and that's it.
Yeah, GT is pretty good though.
Yeah,
Find
that's
the
true.
potion shop.
Okay.
Right next to a flute spot, which is pretty good.
Yep. Especially with that early flute.
Yeah, although that one might take Alaszun a while to get.
Sea ship was just a piece of art for us. continuing with the trend of the empty well. We also had the lumberjack in the well. And Smoky Tutorial Rock, somewhat okay, and Cane. Oh, that's a find.
That's a pretty good item. It is arguably even better in Entrance Shuffle,
Yeah.
given the utility of being able to traverse Turtle Rock.
Oh, Smithy's north of Cack, not too bad.
I would much prefer having them south of CAC, but, you know.
Yeah.
Not too
This is
far off
still
the mark.
close enough. Let's see what Super Bunny has. 10 arrows and a piece of art. Great.
But is the connector anything useful? Let's pray
Let's
for our
hope
runners
not.
that it is not.
Yep.
Magic bat hiding out in the Lost Woods.
Yep. I think that leaves us with the... Oh, it leads to
Oh,
Bumper
well.
Edge. Uh-oh.
A pretty useful connector, I would say.
Uh-oh. I didn't catch the Lost Woods item. I assume it was nothing big?
I missed it as well.
Still don't see anything. And Alaszun going off to Keck without finding his pearl for now. He'll stumble across it sooner or later. It's just delayed slightly. There's the thief, one of the decent ones to find in Lumberjack, but he has a sword. The hands.
Well, Rip Gold Sword.
Yeah, that's pretty much gone. Unless the seed wants us to do really dumb shenanigans.
Unless we have to kill Aghanim for some other reason, but that is so unlikely.
Yeah.
I mean, even
Oh,
then,
and sick kid up here.
the only other possible reason the Seed would want us to kill Aghanim at this point is for East Darkworld access, and we have West Darkworld access, we have a Moon Pearl, so that sequence breakable anyway.
I mean, we also have East Darkworld access just by saving quitting.
Oh yeah, right, thanks to the pyramid. There's that.
So
Yeah.
what do we have left? We have the stupid ferry in the like original sank, so we won't need to drop down here. Cheamo still has to check it because he didn't have the knowledge on the other one. I'm not sure where he's continuing his route. Oh, probably over to the other one. He doesn't know, obviously. Oh, he should know which one this is now. He's seen all the others. And I'm not sure if Cheamo activated his flute while he was in CAC.
I am not certain. Speaking of, Alaszun gets his flute. Probably doesn't feel too great about that.
Yeah, walking over to 5 extra time when you can get the flute immediately is kinda eh. But then again, you just never know. Like, flute just might never show up in the entrance, so
Yeah.
I don't blame him on walking over to 5. Also finds GT now. He doesn't have anything to do in here either. Ah, okay. Cheamo ends up with Houlihan in his route, which will take him over to Link South, which kind of works out. And then he can start exploring south, probably, I'd assume. Oh, looks like he forgot to activate the flute. He's walking over again.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, that's a slight mistake. I mean, it cost him a bit of time, but in the grand scheme of things, it's probably not too bad. It just,
about a minute.
yeah,
Not so terrible.
it's just more annoying, like, on yourself. Like, god damn it, I forgot to activate it.
Yeah, I think we've all done that at least once.
Yup. And he just wants it for like fluting down to the dam instead of walking there. So Alaszun about to get the good news that Ganon is pretty easily accessible. Oh, has he? Yeah, he has save and quit the tank, so he knows we won't need to climb. At least not for Ganon.
Yeah, there might be still be something at the top of the tower itself. You never know.
Yep. Oh, well, there's the other set of bumper, so I guess that's not useful.
Not really, no.
RIP Cape.
Although Cheamo hasn't found the other side.
Oh
He's
yeah,
following
he
it.
hasn't gone to the castle. Well, he'll be not pleasantly surprised. Then again, I guess it does give him his last drop down, including the well, so
Yeah.
he didn't need to walk north from Link's house. That's alright. Slight hesitation. And both flutes activated. Great return on investment on the bottle vendor.
Absolutely.
Gotta love him. Recently he sold me exactly 100 rupees.
Same. Might have been the same seed, who knows?
Maybe. Six hearts already for Alaszun. That's pretty healthy early on.
Yeah, it's unusual to have more than 3 until the 40-minute mark.
Yeah, I started to see it earlier where I had to do a bunch of funny shenanigans because of Moon Pearl and Link's house with 3 hearts and died over and over. I did not enjoy that experience. And back to Death Mountain for Cheamo. Always a good choice here up here. Just get your save and quit point.
Yeah. West Death Mountain is such a strong play.
Yep.
So many entrances, unlocking that save and quit point is really useful. It's just good stuff.
And we find
Find
laser
bridge,
bridge.
which is actually in logic thanks to this cane.
True.
Or cape, rather.
True. Not often that you see it in logic this early. With a fire rod. Okay. We've got
That's
some
pretty
very
good.
powerful items early. Pearl cane, fire rod, bow, flute.
Yeah. They're all kind of omens of bad news, though. We've got a bow and a lamp and a GT. We've got a fire rod and an ice palace big key.
Yep.
Not
And
the
again,
kind of
cane and fire rod is right side GT axis. That's
Yeah.
really nice.
Oh.
Oh, deaths in here. Luckily not too costly. Mainly just the animation of dying itself.
Yeah, it's still unfortunate, though.
Yeah. For the top one, he could just opt and go through the door up top, come back in, and drop down for the iframes. So always a decent strategy. Dream's buffering real quick for me. Looks like another end of Turtle Rock here. Yeah, the right entrance. The big chest.
Also one you want to find.
Yep, since it's basically the left entrance just with the access to big chest as well.
Yeah. Plus it allows you to use the left entrance as a connector.
Yep. Up on Spectacle Rock we got a map, not the greatest, but once the runners find the mirror they might opt to pick that up.
And here's our old man rescue cave.
Yep.
We can get that save and quit point. Alaszun gonna be taking a look at South Shore.
There's Ice Palace.
And there's Ice Palace.
Well, you said it.
Looks like we have Ice Palace shenanigans on our hands once again.
Yep, hammerless, gloveless Ice Palace. Gotta love it. Old man is rescued. And time to climb some more of the mountain. There's a few more entrances left. Oh!
No.
Sniped by the boulder.
Rip. Alaszun also joining us on Death Mountain.
Yeah. As we said, it's just deep play to make if you get a flute like this early.
Yeah, although I do respect his decision of checking the 2 South Shore entrances first real quick.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. Cheamo just going straight back up the mountain.
Yep. Crystal Roller also in logic, since we have found the laser bridge entrance and have the cane.
Yeah, with the cane we can actually access a lot of Turtle Rock right now.
Yeah. So sadly Cheamo ran out of magic using the cape, so he couldn't do that. See, Alaszun
Yeah.
probably is gonna do it. If I had to guess.
Likely.
Ooh, that last chest that Cheamo skipped, having flippers. Sorry if I'm slightly ahead here. I have a few buffering issues.
And on the Dark World side of the mountain we find Bombos, which Alaszun will not be able to get due to not having his Moon Pearl.
Yep. Where the hell is Alaszun going? Oh. I did not catch what the last entrance in Dark Death Mountain was.
I think it was just some boring old house.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
that
our
old man saving
quit
quit
is,
is not the greatest.
Terribly helpful.
Yeah. Well, maybe the back will be useful.
With
Crystal
the mirror,
Roller.
it becomes a bit better.
Yeah. Crystal Roller is surprisingly not useful.
Yeah. Now this middle chest in Turtle Rock, the lava room chest, that one for some reason always has something, despite being really deep in the logic. I don't know why. It
Yeah.
just always has something.
Requiring
We'll see what
4
they
keys
say.
and still having stuff all the time.
It had the hammer in a seed I did yesterday, and it took I don't even know how long for it to actually be put into logic when we finding all the keys.
The back of Old Man being about as useful as the front. At least we can exit this one. Then again, we can just flute over here, so not all that helpful.
Yeah, not great.
And center chest, hot small key could be logically relevant, practically probably not.
Yeah, it's nice to have though.
Yeah, true. Ooh, Paradox Cave, but it's the bottom end.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, no mirror to sequence break here. Let's see the other Turtle Rock chest that likes to have stuff all the time. chain jumps. Ooh, gets numbed.
Yikes.
Hopefully he doesn't go back in through laser bridge and just continuous exploration. Yeah. They'll at least find the shorter path to this one. Surprise! Here's another turtle rock entrance. Also did not catch what was in Spectacle Rock proper. Which entrance was in there?
Cheamo now checking out the Eastern Palace area.
Yep. Was pretty empty to be quite honest over there, so
Yeah. A few connectors in the potion shop, although we did find our bumper ledge connector, which is kind of useful.
true. Oh, it was the red house up there.
Well, a bomb refill is always nice, I guess.
Yep. Especially if this house isn't in the dark world. Otherwise it's kinda scary.
My favorite is when you fake flipper into the waterfall and it's that house and you just drift right into a rat and die.
Cheamo also opting not to follow Super Bunny immediately, just wants the Turtle Rock entrance first. Turtle Rock, Eastern. How did I get Turtle Rock?
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, usually you just want to clear out areas first before following connectors, because you just get sidetracked way too easily otherwise.
Yeah.
Alaszun hearing the joyous news of our great old man cave.
About to get part 2.
The saga continues. So for him, he really needs to just go to Lake Hylia basically to get his Moon Pearl, the big one.
Yeah, it's a bit strange that he hasn't checked those entrances yet.
I mean, with the flute, you just get easily sidetracked by other good stuff.
Yeah. Flute definitely opens a lot of options.
Yeah. I'm still not sure what... They don't have that much left between the two of them? For like...
Yeah. We've
proper
got...
new stuff?
In terms of entrances, we're more or less out. We're
Oh
looking
yeah,
at...
we got the Super Bunny connector to Dark World, so... I think that's
Yeah,
probably the
that's right.
main one.
In terms of items, we also have right side GT basement and half of Alice.
Yeah. Oh, Ice Palace this early is always so annoying. Going in there with a glove and hammer. Ugh. Again, if they have to follow that connector to West Darkworld multiple times through Super Bunny, have fun.
Yeah, that's not a connector you want to use more than once if you can help it.
Yep. Preferably, you don't want to use it even once and just find the bottom end.
Yep.
And know it's garbage. Okay, Cheamo also finds Agate Tower and clears out the first chest. And looks like he's following the connector. Jesus, my voice.
And with him having the Moon Pearl, he may opt to actually explore the Dark World from here.
Yeah, Alaszun just did a quick trip north to Dark Lumberjacks and then save and quit. And this time jumps just some bombs. Opens the door. I Yeah, I can get it.
Makes
Three
some
more
amount of
chests.
sense. And you've already found Laser Bridge, so you
Yeah,
only
so-
ever need one more key.
Yep.
Plus,
Yeah.
we know Turtle Rock is a pendant, so he may not even need to kill Trinix at all.
Yep.
Definitely a respectable choice here.
And it gives him info on where the front is.
Yep.
Sadly, just a Skull's Compass for now. Got 2 more on the right side though. Even though he'll gonna have to take the scenic route. Oh yeah, we also, or at least Alaszun found them. Cheamo sadly died before he got them, the flippers. Those open up a few more items and entrances for us.
Yeah.
And combined with the flute, they're like really nice to go to. Just flute to 8.
Alaszun actually remembers he doesn't have the hook shot and has to
Yep.
go a long way around. Something everyone always messes up, myself included.
Earlier today I had the hook shot and accidentally hit down when I stepped on the platform. That felt great.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Top tier execution right here.
Not sure if that really counts as execution, exactly.
I mean, sort of.
I guess.
More just being a giant moron. Let's see, Dark Sanctuary is Spectacle Rock, the one where we can't get the item, but could take the connector. Then again, probably just gonna check out Wiltshire Vodcast first.
Yeah.
So nothing great item-wise behind the Fire Rod. Back of Scarlet's being that is a nice hint though.
Yeah, although...
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
That's ugly, but also really valuable information for Alaszun.
Yeah, and finds the back of Desert. Looks like he's gonna steal the key. Which he can't since he is a bunny. Probably gonna ferry a rivalry real quick. Chicken house and a curiosity shop. With a single rupee. Yay. I did not see what was in the fortune teller in the West Dark Worlds, but it didn't look interesting since he immediately left, so.
Yeah.
Hera appears. Well, Desert and Hera.
Not bad.
Yup. Here's another connector in Village of Outcasts. Elder House. And
And
Paradox Cave proper.
that's a nice find.
Our favorite cave to find. Most loot dense spot. Outside of the dungeons, I guess.
Looks like Alaszun will finally be getting his Moon Pearl.
Yep.
Oh, Cheamo making note of his low bomb count and going over here to purchase some more.
Yep. This doesn't move the block back, right?
No.
Okay. Could also make use of Cane, but it looks like the Moldoms are behaving.
Yeah, killing those guys with bombs can always be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, if you just decide to wander off into the distance. Shot. Now that's what you want to see.
And a sword.
That's
That
a good
nice.
Paradox Cave.
Yeah, that is real nice. And we're gonna be seeing some flipper checks here from Alaszun.
Yep. Let's see, we're only missing the Moldom exit. We found the bottom exit of Paradox Cave. That
We're
looks like...
not to follow it right now, though.
Yeah, which makes sense. He wants to clear out Village of Outcast first, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe even
definitely makes a lot
continue
of
his
sense.
entire Darkwood loop.
Oh, the dam.
And a castle tower key from Hobo.
Get our first bottle in the dam.
Interesting, we found Sickett already.
Yeah,
Up in
he's
the lumberjack hut.
a bit out of the way, so it may take a while for owners to get back up there to check it out.
Yeah.
And Alaszun is taking the Castle Tower key straight back to Castle Tower, which makes a lot of
Interesting.
sense. You've got the lamp, it's entirely in logic, and it's right here, so why not?
Yeah. Still, if the second tower key shows up soon, it's gonna be kind of annoying for him, because he has less incentive to go back there. Basically just the chest in the lumberjack tree, and even that's just behind boots.
Yeah. We got
Just 10 hours.
and Cheamo now opting to follow the Paradox Cave connector, since he's cleared up the rest of Outcasts, instead of
Yep.
heading south.
Respectable. And
Ooh. That's a good spot to be.
the light death one.
Nothing on the floating island.
Let's see which drop down he picks. The one here or the two in the middle? Okay, the one on the left. Which is garbage. Great. I hate making this decision, dropping down left or in the center.
I always drop in the center, and then I get
Uh,
bumped.
same. But we find desert, the front half of it.
Alaszun meanwhile finds a pod key on the
Yep.
Papidus entrance.
Let's see if desert has something. I'm a bit surprised. I would have personally checked the 3 entrances first. On
Yeah,
the
I would
fountain.
have checked out the other entrances and then just followed the disconnector, I think. But maybe
Then again, he
once I-
can easily just float and hookshot back here at any point. So
Yeah, it's easy to come back here. He's opting
Not
to go
too
back
bad.
out after getting the item.
interesting. Bit of an extra walk. And he didn't check the torch or the hint. So he might opt to come back later, like after finishing
Yeah.
these entrances.
Maybe.
Did not catch what was on Alaszun's end on the ledge. If he doesn't go for it, it's probably nothing. Yeah, just save and quitting.
Yeah, it was nothing. We found out that
Magic bat
bat
leads to
is
Red Ruby.
useless.
That's a good find.
Yeah, it's a nice hint to have, although magic bat is reasonably accessible, so
Yeah.
not as good as it could be. And we're finally seeing this entrance.
Yep.
This entrance is a bit funny, because, oh,
Back of
back of
skulls.
Skull Woods. It's kinda
That's
funny, 'cause it shouldn't be awkward to check, but it just is.
Yeah. Another pot smoky.
That's pretty good. Now where's Pod?
Yep. And the Meyer smoky. Finding one of those is always nice.
Yeah.
Makes routing my way nicer. And I'm guessing back to Super Bunny Cave for Cheamo.
Also opting to check out the east portion of the Dark World. And looks like
Cheamo
will be doing
following
the
him.
same.
Easy to forget that you can just walk here if Sank is in the pyramid.
Yep.
Let's see if pod area pays off. We can't go north towards Catfish. Well, actually, Alaszun can at least get the house up there with his
Yeah, he can
flippers.
swim to the house, but we can't actually access Catfish himself.
Yep. Ooh,
Mini
hello.
Worm Cave. That's a good find. In
Yep.
theory.
Hopefully, yeah. Goddamn mini Moldorms. Unique item, rock jump. Turtle rock small, pod small.
Was not great.
Yeah, that could have gone better.
Loses Kiki.
Has plenty of money though. Alaszun sadly is sitting at 18 rupees. No Kiki money. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I believe the archery game was right here. But
Yeah.
2 rupees short. Oh.
Oops.
He was nommed by whatever that thing is.
Yeah, the nightmares. We've got a Gina's cave in pod, so just a single check, so it may not come back to bite him. We'll see soon. He just needs 2 rupees basically, and can just play archery game to stock up. And a Gina's cave, small key to Maya, so not relevant. But it looks like Alaszun is going back for it, understandably. Like you don't want to leave behind a single entrance like that. Realizes he needs 2 rupees. Probably gonna kill some dudes here. Don't know, does he have a... No, he doesn't have the Rang or hookshot for stun price. I don't think we've seen the stun price yet.
Yeah, we have not. I don't believe.
Alaszun just gets magic over and over. There's 20 bucks.
Very nice.
Time to make more money out of that. Since this game is about the biggest joke there is. I think this is a free 100 rupees every time you do it, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's 120 or something.
Yeah, but
Oh, actually,
you invest
never.
20. Since it's 2 to the 7 minus 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so that eastern part of Dark World not the greatest so far. Let's see where Cheamo is heading next. Looks like he's doing the GT play.
Definitely makes sense. It's a good bit of items.
Yep. Can even go like further to ice armors with the bow, very easily killable. Doing tile room with cape is just so comfortable. Like, oh, let me just sit here. I'm gonna be lazy. Looks like Alaszun is opting to go to Super Bunny Cave instead, since he didn't have his pearl. He's So he wants to explore the West Dark World, which is understandable.
Yep, definitely.
Especially since it'll net him his hookshot, so that's good for him. Another Turtle Arc Smoky, that's the third one, I believe.
Yep, that is pretty. Almost putting that pod key in logic, I guess.
Hope. Ready? Yeah, I really hope for them that they find like proper Dark World access or another connector than Super Bunny, because this is just ugh.
Yeah, using this one repeatedly is pretty miserable.
Like, if you have mirror hook, it's alright, I guess. But it's still slow. Compass room. Has our mirror shield. Beautiful. And just garbage.
Alaszun heading straight into Skullwoods.
Interesting. Let's see if it's going to be annoying to us or... Yep,
Naturally.
gotta love it. Have the shittiest Dark World connector possible. Of course it's Bullshit Woods. So I'm assuming he's just gonna grab this chest and then just peace out.
Yeah, this exact scenario is why I always check Skullwoods at like the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. Oh, blue metal is kind of nice.
Yeah. Makes death warping a bit harder, but
Oh, there's almost always something that does fixed damage.
yeah. Oh, finds the bad room.
Doing the room that Cheamo is doing right now to get to ice armors, if you don't have like boots or anything, it's just so annoying.
Yeah, you can actually bomb jump that gap, which is what I tend to do.
Yeah,
But
I've seen that.
doing it the intended way is quite obnoxious.
Wasn't opting to use the key. So you will need to find one of the Skullwood small keys for modular access. And finds a red meringue and cane of burner. Not the greatest of finds, but alright, I guess.
Could be worse.
And he actually opts to keep going, so he's got the hint for the story for the back of Scouts and remembers it. And looks like he's opting for the 1 in 4 of being able to return.
Let's see
Otherwise,
if he wins out, or if
he's gonna have to walk through Super Bunny again.
Well, as was
Oh,
pointed out in
rip.
chat, he could save and quit to the pyramid, walk north and hookshot across.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten his hookshot yet though. He needs to go to Village of Outcast first.
Right. He doesn't have the
So
hookshot
he
yet.
needs to take Super Bunny again at this point.
Yeah, one of them has hookshot, the other has flippers, that's right. So neither one
Yep.
can do that.
Yep. Oh, he's going up to the mountain. Not following Super Bunny again, which is understandable, but obviously hurts him. Cheamo having a little trouble with the bomb jump here.
Let's see
This-
if Alaszun
Ooh,
may. Ooh, that's a rough
that
deck.
hurts. Yeah, that really hurts.
Let's see, is Alaszun opting to...
Looks like he wants to go to the west entrance. Exit, sorry.
Yeah.
You don't know where that one leads yet?
I guess he doesn't know the bomb jump. But with the fire rod, killing these pokies is nice and quick,
Yeah.
so no big deal.
I tried that bomb jump earlier for the first time. Like, the one to get to the left is literally free. I was surprised.
Yeah, you just hug the
Do a
wall
regular one.
with a bomb and
Yeah.
just press left after the bomb explodes. That
Yep.
is a nice connector though.
Yeah, that's a really good one. We don't have... Well, we do have Southern Dark World access by virtue of having Northwest Dark World access. But
Yeah.
that's why he doesn't have to loop all the way around. Not enough happiness. He has done pretty much everything that requires money, so just grabbing the bomb refill.
He has not played the digging game.
Oh,
He's
true.
now 20 rupees short for, so
Uh-oh.
let's hope
He's
we're
got-
taking fast.
He's grabbing money. He's gonna try and farm money now. Oopsies.
Whoopsie.
So, I see Cheamo got spit out on Desert Ledge. I did not catch where he came from.
Yeah, I missed that as well. Good commentator, by the way.
I mean, sometimes you just look at one end, not on the other. Just happens.
Yeah.
That's what we have chat for. Whew, finds blindside. Okay. That should
That's a good
hopefully
find.
give him 20 rupees.
Judging by his tracker, he came through a dark connector, presumably the one in CAC that made one of them followed previously.
Yeah, Ressi's saying Death Mountain Descent.
Ooh, the
Yeah,
big key of
big.
Turtle Rock.
Okay. We've got
That's-
3 small keys and the big key. Like,
Yeah.
game's telling us something. Where's the ice
Now,
rod?
where's that ice rod?
Oh, yeah, right, he doesn't need to find money. That's 30 always in here. I'm dumb.
Although he did find some anyway.
Yeah. So, good on him. Looks like Cheamo's opting for some shenanigans as well.
Probably going back for that chest in Turtle Rock that he missed out on earlier.
Yep, which is good for him, I'd say. Those flippers are probably needed.
You have a mirror shield.
Nice swamp palace in swamp, by the way.
Is this even randomized?
Yep.
I had a vanilla dam yesterday, and that's kind of the same thing, right?
Time to continue northwest on Alaszun's trip, and yeah. Cheamo also going backward to Crystal Roller, since he doesn't have the big key yet to do it from the right entrance. I did not catch what was in Bomb Shop.
I did not either.
Did he not go in there?
No, he did, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Because I thought he went... Oh, so was in Stumpy. Nice.
That's nice.
With the bow already in hand, that's always a nice find. Such a powerful tool.
Especially when you don't have a sword yet.
Yeah.
Makes for a very nice weapon.
Cat, please. Shoo. Well,
And
Hi,
we
Ethan.
have Eastern Palace.
question is, do you hope to find the big key in this one check?
I mean,
Or do you just
I would.
accept? I mean, yeah, obviously you do it
May
first,
as well just do this one check and then saving for that of Eastern once you're done.
yeah. Accept the fact that you won't be doing Eastern in one trip as usual.
It's so rare that you don't double dip Eastern Palace.
Yeah.
Cheamo also finds his way to the West Dark World, to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, he
It's up
hasn't gone through to the front yet.
Yeah,
That was looks like a nice 30 dig.
that was a
At the
lot
guess.
of digs. I
Jesus.
didn't actually count, but it was a lot. I can tell you
Me
that much.
neither. Oh, well, let's see Eastern. 4 items we can access in here, yeah. touched by the skulls, please. Cheamo. Bunny ran out and stopped him in the laser, but he has mirror shield, luckily. Nice
We've got a mushroom, which is at least nice and quick to turn in.
Yeah. Flute to 2, flute to 5. Probably gonna see Alaszun do that before his next Super Bunny trip.
Yeah, I mean he was the fluke to 5 to go to Super Bunny Cave anyway. May as well turn in the
Yup.
mushroom first, right?
Yep. Time for some chomps. A book? Oh!
The book.
What are these finds?
That's a bit gross. Fetch Quest Palace over here.
Yup. Let's see, Cheamo should probably opt to go to the front as well, since he has 3 small keys. Yeah, he's gone. Oh! Gets numbed.
Well, he tried to go. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's taken a few unfortunate deaths already.
And he opts to leave. Probably hoping to find the
Understandable.
front entrance somewhere else, which we know he
He won't,
but
yeah.
maybe he can defeat Trinex and get spat out there that way.
Yeah.
I don't think there was much of note in the front anyway.
No, the front was all junk. It's just
Yeah.
the exit to Floating Island, basically.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
even
interesting
that was
part.
kind of junk since the item on the island is nothing.
Yeah, but then again, we don't have access up there otherwise right now, and it had
Yeah,
Desert Palace back and Hera.
yeah.
That might be relevant. Like, Alaszun obviously couldn't check anything in Hera since he was a bunny at the time, but that might have God knows what.
Yeah, that could be pretty relevant later.
Or maybe some mirror potential if we find that at any point.
Yeah, although we do have a connector to the
Yeah, they
light outside
found
of
the
the mountain.
top, yeah, from Paradox. And the last chest in Eastern. Vicky? Oh, desert. I was hoping this was Eastern. That would have
I
been
was
nice.
hoping it was Skullwoods to go with the Fetch Quest theme.
Yeah. So, have fun with your fetch quest, Alaszun. Off to 2 he should go. Yep.
Yep, turn in that mushroom.
Something you really want to get in the habit of if you can deliver the mushroom easily, which you basically always can since fake flippering over there is 40 seconds. You really want to do it. At least if you don't know where your potion shop is. Because
got a
this
big
could be
key
in there.
to Cannon's Tower.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And Cheamo, since he has found the dam in Village of Outcasts, actually can do 2 checks in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, and Alaszun, understandably, is choosing to take that GT big key straight to GT.
Yeah. Ooh, takes death before he gets the second chest. He's probably gonna go back for that one, I assume.
That's a pretty minor time loss.
Yep. 20 seconds or something. Well, time to chill for Alaszun. Oh, he's taking the busy route.
Yeah, I always tend to do this, the boomerang.
Cheamo? Cheamo?
Cheamo?
No, dude. Realizes it, but he hasn't grabbed the chest yet. Please grab it. Guess you might as well grab the key while he's down here. He's down at 1 heart again. This room is annoying with the like water bubbles and the spitter and whatnot. And gets sniped again. God damn it. Taking some really unfortunate deaths. Like, most of them weren't really major. I guess the one in Gannis Tower might be pretty major, depending what's behind ice armors.
Yeah, that could have cost him quite a bit. We'll probably see in a bit exactly what he missed out on.
Yep. But these other ones weren't too significant, it's just he has had a few of them and they just add up.
Yeah.
You lose time here and there, and in a mode this long, if you lose 10 seconds like every like few minutes, it just adds up.
Yeah. There's a lot of potential to take very minor time losses all over the place in this mode, and it really adds up over time.
Yep.
That being said, though, this is still pretty close. No one
Yeah.
really has a significant advantage of any kind yet.
Cheamo obviously has the nice advantage with the hookshot, but that's not like hard to find. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. He's got the hookshot and the sword, but Alaszun's gonna get those eventually. It's just a matter of when he gets around to
Yep.
checking Paradox Cave. Alright, the Fountain of Happiness, that's what was in the bomb shop.
Ah, right. Makes sense. Oh, the
Alaszun
knife.
makes his way to the bottom of Ganon's tower.
Yeah, the good thing is he doesn't have to leave behind the big chest.
Yep. I'm gonna assume he was putting this off specifically for that purpose, and he gets a bottle there.
Interesting.
His first bottle, although not the first known bottle for us.
Time for a quick bomb jump. Let's see if it bites Cheamo. Smarky the Skullwoods is not really relevant. Considering Alaszun burned his one, it's pretty good that he found one though. That's
Yeah,
peace
for
of
him
mind.
that's nice, but it's not a terribly relevant item.
Yeah. I mean, logically, probably maybe required if Skullwoods is
Yeah. Logically, all of them are required to
Yep.
fight Mafia.
good. Art piece, 50 bucks, 20 bucks, so didn't buy it, Cheamo, which is good.
Bob's chest was a small key to Skullwoods.
Yeah. So, like, this could have easily like decided the entire match if there's something massive here, like hammer or glove or whatever.
Yeah, like a glove or a mirror there could have been huge.
Like, I was coming
Yeah,
a race earlier today where there was hammer in Bob's chest, and
Is
one of the runners
Alaszun-
didn't get it. Is he climbing? Oh no, he's just leaving.
No.
Okay.
I guess he was just picking up that small key while he's there in case he chooses to do the climb later, so he doesn't have to go back down for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a bit ridiculous to climb at this point, I think.
Yeah, just a bit.
No hookshot, no way to kill Moldorm 2,
Yeah.
one small key. Be a little ridiculous. Looks like he's opting to go back to Turtle Rock to use that connector again.
Probably, yeah.
Presumably to swim somewhere, maybe? Oh,
I think
he's
he
checking
might
the
be
chest
going.
side.
I think he might be going all the way through to the front again. Maybe. Because
That way.
since he has the pearl now, he can and found the desert big key, he can just beat Lanmo
Yeah. Yeah, you
and
kill Landmo.
do as much of Hera as he can with
Check
no
the-
keys.
Yeah.
It's not the worst.
Sense.
Takes a bit of time to go through here, obviously.
Yeah.
But considering how long his West Darkworld access at the moment is, and
I don't blame him for trying to do other stuff first, although this also takes a while, so.
yeah. It's just that there's no great options at the moment for either of them.
Yeah.
Like, and like even if we find, say, the hammer, it doesn't do too much for us in terms of like oh, no magic.
That's
Is there
unfortunate.
any even here? I don't think so, right? Oh, maybe in the blobs.
If he goes back downstairs, There's some magic in a pot, but he would have to burn a key. But I guess he has more keys than he needs, so that's fine.
On from that one. Doesn't get lucky. I guess Hammer would sort of give us some of Dark World access. So we have access to the well, we have access to the Eastern Dark World anyways. I guess oh, he gets a small drop. There we go. I guess Glove would open up the most, or obviously Mirror.
Yeah. No, there's
Even
really no
Glove doesn't
one
open
item.
much.
There's really no one item that breaks the seed open right now.
Yeah, I guess Mirror sort of does, since we have access to here to the top of Dark Death Mountain. Wait, we have access to here as well. Anyways, you're not sure.
Yeah.
Good morning. We wish.
Main area we haven't seen yet from either of our runners is the Dark Shopping Mall, which is completely unexplored right now.
Yeah.
There's also that Spectacle Rock Connector that wasn't followed.
Yep.
The hook shot is in Paradox Cave, which is in Village of Outcasts in the Thieves' Hut entrance, and Alaszun just hasn't been there yet.
Since they're only Northwest Dark World connector is atrocious.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Also at that megawatt. This is the third one. And land model. That's a wait for us. That shouldn't be relevant.
Probably not, but it is our first crystal to match.
Yay! At 1 hour 6 minutes, that's not too bad.
Yeah, Cheamo catching up on these flipper checks Alaszun did earlier.
Yep. And off to Hera, as we expected.
These two checks in Hera.
And a hint, so another bottle.
With
Kinda
a
nice.
free blue potion.
Yep.
That's 3 bottles known, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Great hint so far.
Yep.
And there's the hammer. Kind of as I expected.
Alaszun probably feels kind of bad about that one, but little does he know.
Yeah.
We'll see what he has to do with that hammer.
Him having gone through all of Turtle Rock to the front to find this exit is pretty big now.
Yeah. So the hammer is known, the hookshot is known, but neither runner has both.
Yeah.
I'm expecting left side of Ganon's tower to provide.
Give a glove.
Yeah, glove, mirror, boots, something.
Yeah. Also, this makes the exit out of, or our save and quit point in Pyramid much nicer. Since we can actually leave the eastern part of the Dark World now.
Yeah, although this hammer really doesn't do a whole lot right now.
Yeah, it's not too much, but I mean it's convenience, so you don't have to like go through Turtle Rock all the time and.
Yeah, I mean it's a hammer. You never say no to a hammer.
Yeah, and it's a great weapon for them as well right now, at least for enemies that can't be bowed.
Well, yes, left side Ganon's tower, but Alaszun does not yet have the hook shot, and
Yeah.
there's a pretty distinct lack of Ganon's tower's small keys.
Let's see, Dark Shopping Mall. That's it main, okay. he
Yeah,
found
that's
desert
true.
right. So we do
Yeah.
have to connect, like one other connector here.
Yeah, the right side of desert goes over to Eastern Death Mountain, where Alaszun has not been yet in the Light
Yep.
World at least.
Because he hasn't like found Paradox, obviously. Otherwise he'd had his hookshot. And a GT small, okay.
That's nice. Now he can clear out the left side of the basement completely. He'll need one
Yep.
more key to complete the climb if he does that, but that's fine, I think.
Or just a heart container. And Turlock main that. That's also a good end.
That is a good hint. Cheamo cleans up his mostly useless flipper checks, except he doesn't have Zora money.
Yep, that's a whoopsie.
That's an oopsie. He doesn't know it's nothing, but
Yeah,
he's not missing out on much.
nice fairy.
Rip. Or, well, not rip, I guess.
I hate when you want to therefore forget that you have fairies. I'm even surprised he went in before checking the other entrances here.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd choice. Well, it's nothing.
Cheamo also taking the castle tower key we found, or he found now. To castle tower. We'll find his, I think, 10 arrows and be super happy about him. Alaszun now.
Finds his way onto East Death Mountain.
Yep. Yeah, we haven't seen the two central entrances here in East of Mountain that can be reached by dropping down. Those are
Cheamo
like
opted to drop
outstanding.
down on the left instead.
Yep.
With that hammer, we also have the Tower of Hera entrance accessible up there.
True. And I guess we can check the tablet at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alaszun really needs to make his way to Village of Outcasts. That hookshot and sword are kind of getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but on the flip side, it might take a long time before Cheamo gets his way over to that hammer.
Yeah, that is true. Going through Turtle Rock is just not something you're really thinking about often in this mode. Because usually you just find all the entrances and be done with it.
Using the front, especially as a connector, is something that I usually forget about. The side entrances, I can usually remember I can do. Laser bids, sure, but the front, that doesn't come up very often. Logically, I believe using the front as a connector should require all 4 small keys, which is probably why the game keeps giving them to us, so we can get that hammer.
Yeah, pretty sure, since you can just spend all of them in the back and lock yourself out of the front if you...
That entrance wasn't very useful.
Yep. This one is Paradox, he doesn't have the mirror though, so...
Yeah,
can't
that's the wrong
sequence
one.
rig. Can't sequence rig this one.
On the bright side, that does give him a more convenient connector to get back to the shopping mall for the glove.
We get some bomb jumps.
Yeah, it looks that way. I'm not sure how deep into Ganon's tower he'll be going. He might just be checking the Stalfos room.
Yeah, without
doing
boots,
all
this
the bomb
is
jumps
kind of annoying.
Yeah, doing all these bomb jumps is pretty obnoxious.
I don't think he forgot, like, he went through it. It's just... it's annoying.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, he is definitely putting it off a very long time.
Yeah, especially since it's Village of Outcasts that you can access with it.
Yeah.
And he has the hammer now, so he doesn't even like leave behind the one entrance there. I guess he leaves behind hammer packs, but we're far from mids. Let's see if he flutes to 5.
We do also have the Desert Palace main entrance. I'm not sure if we saw that.
Yeah.
The book now.
Oh, the Desert Palace main, yeah. No, I don't think so. Nobody's made any use of the book yet. Does it mean South Mario? Did you get a hint? What? Oh, here's the Death Mountain ascent.
Oh, did he?
Oh, wait, what?
I guess I missed that.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. No.
Good commentator, by the way.
Where did Death Mountain ascent lead us? We had it earlier.
I think this was Desert Left.
Oh yeah,
Let me check
right.
Yeah. So I guess now we'll be seeing Desert Main from Alaszun side, maybe?
Yep, should be.
No, guess not.
Or not.
Perhaps forgetting he has the book.
He's going to 5 at least, and looks like Cheamo might be going through Turtle Rock again, which is good.
Yeah, this should be evening things out, I guess. He's gonna get his hammer, Alaszun's gonna get his hook shot and the sword, and we should be on a pretty even playing field again.
Yep. I still missed, or I missed again where the other end of the Death Mountain Ascent cave is. Like the one Alaszun went into. I'm a Dumbo. Oh,
Yeah,
the one
it's
in Smithy?
Yeah, it's the one at the blacksmiths.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, he flew to the 3, right?
Cheamo actually gets to use the hook shot for this room. Amazing.
Time safe hype.
Yeah, Alaszun finally back on Western Dark World.
Hopefully it doesn't get destroyed by murder birds. Jesus, dude.
That was a bit monk ass.
Yeah,
This is not a place where you
closer.
want to take an overworld death. So that's one connector we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, dropping in
That one
spectacle.
There's a good chance that one will take us to the Turtle Rock Bridge or the Mire area.
Yeah.
But following a one-way connector here.
West Dark Death Mountain? Yeah, was checked.
Yes, we saw that. It had a one-item cave with bombos and something irrelevant.
Yep. Alaszun hasn't checked it yet, though.
Yeah, Alaszun did not have the Moon Pearl when he was there, but Cheamo checked it pretty early on.
And Cheamo finds the floating island now. Obviously no mirror, but still. And no glove. But yeah, he has the desert big key, so he can be Landmo if he chooses to, which I assume he will.
Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense not to.
Yep. Oh, the storyteller was a storyteller. Okay. Didn't catch that one earlier.
Yeah, I missed that one as well earlier.
We will be seeing one new entrance here for sure, which is the Hammerpacker house. Or
Yep.
rather the house with Hammerpacks in front of it.
This is ballsy. Following this
This
connector
is-
is pretty ballsy.
Really ballsy. Okay,
Okay.
that one is
I
irrelevant.
would not have done that. That
Yeah,
was
same.
dangerous.
Not before clearing out the rest.
That was really dangerous, but no punish. Did not get locked out.
And it's hookshot cave. He'll be pleased to know that once he gets his hookshot.
That, yeah, that could be pretty big. That could swing the advantage back in his favor if that's something major.
Yep.
We'll probably find out shortly.
And it's another connector, so.
Yep.
That's the third ball for Alaszun now. And the first crystal for Cheamo. So we've got hammer, hookshot, flippers, swamp small.
Yeah.
I think I know where I'd be going next. Especially since he can route it in like from up here. He just needs to walk through the. Well, I guess he can also. I don't know what's faster. Probably just walking.
He's already done all the southern stuff, so he'd basically just be walking.
I'm not sure what's the fastest. Maybe taking the desert connect and no, you can't swim out of that side of Dark Lake Hylia. I guess just saving, quitting, and going through the hammer packs is somewhat fast. Is Cheamo also stuck in a crystal animation the entire time for you?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there.
Like his timer is running, is he just AFK? Taking a quick bio break?
I don't know. It looks more like a soft lock to me, but that's
I've
weird.
never heard of a crystal soft lock, but then again I don't know the game much.
Yeah, I've never seen something like this before. I did have one time where my game crashed at the end of a crystal animation when the screen faded out, but that's
Alaszun now finds the light Death Mountain from Paradox and immediately goes over. I can dig that since he probably wants to drop down. It's interesting that he didn't go back into Hookshot Cave though. I would have done that over. Yeah, we are watching his stream for the commentary, so.
Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, his timer is running.
Yeah, it's running, it's just his game appears to be locked. I'm not sure what's going on.
I think he's in the grab animation, I think he just needs to hit A. And probably just AFK. Alaszun finds, what's it called? Hyrule Castle with a vanilla, or not really vanilla, but sort of vanilla small key.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's
considering
nice, though,
that
pyramid
our
sanctuary.
Sank is in pyramid, that's really convenient. Like you don't even need to worry about. Oh, good. What happened to Cheamo now?
Looks like we have a reset, so it probably was some kind of soft lock.
Yeah. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm not sure. He lost the hammer and the landmo kill, but he can just go get those again. It's not that bad. It's kind of bad, but it's not like.
Yeah.
run
found
really bad.
We found another GT small in Zelda's cell.
Yeah, that
So I
puts us at
think
3.
that's number 3 for him.
Yeah, that's 3.
Also very interesting since it's 2 more connectors that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Although,
Hyrule Castle is really valuable.
personally, I would probably just go back out.
I think I might try and follow them in this case.
I would be really tempted by that hookshot cave, but
Yeah, I mean, I would have done the hookshot cave in the first place.
yeah.
And another pod key. Just because hookshot cave is loot and a connector instead of just a connector.
Yeah. I think I would have probably gone back out of Paradox the way I came and checked that hookshot cave, but... the castle was the Tower of Hera.
Yeah. So far on our only way into the castle. And that small key is really good, I gotta say. That's some meme potential. Is it relevant though? It might be. Maya
Looks
Vicky.
decently relevant.
Yep.
There's a
Good chance
pretty
that's
good
a
chance.
crystal.
Time for a long and arduous death warp.
Yeah. This is Light World and he has Blue Mail. Ugh.
Yeah, although I don't think the blue mail changes anything. I think these do a quarter regardless.
Probably. I don't know damage tables well, so... Is there even anything down here that does fixed damage? Probably not, it's just rats and bats, right?
I think the snakes do a fixed half heart no matter what.
Ah, okay, yeah, that might be why he's walking back here. Yeah. Yeah, those look to be good. Let's see if he follows some of these connectors. Still hasn't read the tablet, I believe. So he went in first.
Yeah, we're going back and checking the tablet, which makes sense.
Yep. Wanna get the info. Now you can find what? That was probably a map then, alright?
Compass, I believe.
Our compass, yeah. And he's walking back over. He also hasn't done the dark side of the mountain here, as we said earlier.
You'll probably either check the drop down ledges here or go back through Paradox to Hookshot Cave.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going back to
Going
Hookshot Cave.
back. So this seems like a bit of unnecessary walking to me, I gotta say.
Yeah, a bit.
I mean, obviously it's fine. It's just you wanna like be as efficient about this as possible.
Yeah.
Obviously you can never know like in advance what you're gonna find, so
Yeah. But I guess this lets him follow this as a connector.
I'll stay a while and listen, my Pink Friday.
Yeah, Resi knows what's up. Just multi-twitch all of them, be unable to follow anything, and have your computer crash.
I spell a small key. I think that's our first one. A Master Sword. And nothing. Oh, decent.
Gotta say that Ice Palace is starting to look like a better and better option. Which is to
Yeah.
say, it still looks like a pretty bad option.
Yeah. Well, it's probably. Oh,
Well, that's...
guess we're here now. I'm surprised he doesn't go back over to the mountain.
Nice. Going to kill Mafia, it looks like.
Probably, yeah.
And now,
Magneglass.
with the hook shot, he can get back to West Dark World much easier by just seeing quitting to the pyramid and hookshotting across.
Yeah, it's still not fast, but it's at least not
much,
miserable.
much better.
Yeah.
Well, not much better, but it's better.
Here's the landmark kill again for Cheamo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he doesn't even know that Hammer is over here. Since he killed Landmark first. So I'm really glad he went back here and just did this and not said to himself like, I can put it off till later, it doesn't drop anything.
There he goes. Didn't soft lock this time.
Yep, still no glove. Least drop down.
We will be seeing the medallion for this entrance, which... Okay, it's
Ether. Oh.
It's irrelevant since we have a hint,
Yeah.
but at least we know.
Don't forget to drop down, please. Ice Rod on...
Ice Rod and a crystal from Mothula.
Wow. Well, off to Trinex we go.
Yeah, that is a pendant, but...
Oh right, it's green pendant. Have we gotten a Sahasra Lion? I don't think so, right?
Nope.
Oh yeah, Mimic Cave, huh. Kind of surprised Alaszun didn't do that after he got the hammer. Oh wait, Hera's on the dark side. Wait, he's on the dark side, yeah.
Maybe
Weird.
he forgot? I don't know.
I guess,
Okay,
yeah.
now we're seeing the GT basement play from Alaszun, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Now it's not other trash.
I wouldn't be surprised to even see an Ascent play.
Yeah, I could see it.
I guess it depends on what he finds in the basement.
I could see it for sure. Starting off with a lot of love. Even more love.
It would actually make sense though, now that you have the ability to kill Trinex, to put it off. And use that
Okay,
as a
for the
warp
front warp.
for Hera.
Yeah,
Later, when you get the
I
Hera
can see
big
that.
that would actually make a lot of sense.
I can see that.
And it looks like both our runners forgot about Mimic Cave about 2 seconds after the fact.
Was it the last Turtle Rock small? Did I just read it right?
Yes.
Well, I guess now everything is in logic.
And we're seeing Cheamo also make the GT play.
Which makes sense. Hammer and hookshot, your mind should go over here in entrance rando.
Yeah. Well, Cheamo is lacking in small key, so he will be forced to leave a chest behind.
Yeah, hopefully he remembers to skip the map room. More love.
Yeah, that's a good point in chat. That was locked behind.
Yeah, behind the hammer.
Turtle Rocky was locked behind the hammer, but to our knowledge, the only access to the hammer was Turtle Rock Traversal, which should require all of them.
Yeah, like very
So-
certain. Just naively thinking you could just... Oh, there's a good find.
That's a good one.
Just naively thinking you could just open the door to Trinex and the 2 back doors, and then you need the 4th key to open the front door.
Yeah, so we're probably missing 2 gloves somewhere, somehow.
Or the connector over there, right?
Yeah, I guess there could be a
Oh.
connector to come out of
Yeah, that
the
spits
hookshot
us out of
rock.
Hookshot Cave, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one way doable.
So let's see, what have we not seen?
We still have
in
the
terms of
Spectacle Rock.
We're missing the Spectacle Rock drop down.
I think that's almost it. That's not glove locked, or hammer locked, or mirror locked. All of those are out of the possibilities.
The 2 East Deft Mountain drop downs.
Yep,
It's 2
that's true.
entrances. It
And
can't be Hyrule
have we-
Castle.
have we seen the waterfall near Zora? I didn't catch what that was at all.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. I
I
forget
assume
what
it's
it
garbage.
was. It's marked as nothing on my tracker, so I'm assuming it's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I think it's onto those 3 connectors on my tracker that aren't hammer or like hammer, glove, or mirror locked.
Yeah, it can't be one of the other Hyrule Castle entrances, since that's locked by the hammer or mirror, and the mirror was hammer locked.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of those three that should lead us to.
Yeah.
It could spit us out. No, Turtle Rock main was a fairy fountain, not a connector, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Either
gotta spit
that-
us out at Hookshot Rock, I think.
Yeah, either that or we're missing both gloves somewhere.
Which seems really unlikely.
Not impossible though. We have
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
Palace untouched, and there could be one up here in GT.
Yeah, true. True. Should be really interesting for both of them to miss 2 gloves.
Yeah.
Please don't forget the big chest, Cheamo. Gets the bomb jump this time, very nice. Sadly, just garbage here. Also, if you let Bob touch the skull once and then lift the skull, he'll just get out immediately. No unnecessary bouncing around.
And as Linman pointed out in chat, the connector could also spit out of Ganon's tower as opposed to the Hookshot Cave Rock.
Oh, right.
Either one would work.
Can just walk over.
And I mean, if we find just one glove, either here or in Ice Palace, then that opens up a whole host of
lot.
other entrances that could be
Yeah.
potential connectors up there. Or
Yep,
other
yep.
glove spots to find our mitts in.
Yeah. So I hope Alaszun realizes that, like, the key implications.
Yeah, that's some
At the same time,
interesting logic.
It doesn't really change what you do much.
Yeah.
I guess you might want to focus on the stuff that's not glove, hammer, or mirror locked a bit. Get your glove, or
Yeah.
find that connector and know that then you're back in logic. Second castle tower key. And a glove!
Yeah,
Oh,
there's the glove.
there it is. So that opens a lot. It still obviously doesn't get us to the hammer logically, but like as far as we know, but it's probably somewhere.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a connector.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the other glove stay in Ice Palace at this point, because Ice Palace is now fully clearable in logic.
Yeah. I think someone's going there soon.
Yeah, I would expect Alaszun to make the Ice Palace play next, most likely, or at least very soon.
Yeah, now mids seem like more likely the answer than a connector. Nice Moldom too. And can just mirror out after this chest. See ya.
Yeah, not having to kill Aga 2 definitely makes that climb a little bit more appealing.
Yeah. Especially with Sank in a pyramid, like finding a small key is actually really nice.
Alaszun going to stock up on potions, so probably heading to Ice Palace.
Yep, I'd expect so. Master Sword calls they're not the finest. Looking a little dicey on Cheamo's end for Mafula. 3 hearts, not much magic left. Maybe he has a potion?
We're not going to Ice Palace apparently. Oh, we're going to Swamp Palace.
Yep, Swamp first.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, just do Swamp and then mirror to Ice Palace. Duh.
Yep. We see a
We got
map check.
crystals. Crystals at Pod, Ice, and Swamp, and a 5-6 at Thieves Town.
Yep. Yeah, we haven't found the bomb shop yet, have we?
Nope.
Huh. Always kind of annoying. He's gonna orphan the big chest in Swamp here, but I take the efficiency and
Well,
just do both of these.
he's clearing Ice first.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
With the Swamp Big Keys in here.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it. Ooh, death for Cheamo. Oh, he has a fairy. Okay. We might be good. Doesn't have any magic anymore, but I hope he should be low enough on Moth. Just hammer her off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there she goes. Very nice.
Takes down Mafia and will be getting his crystal and ice rod.
Yep. And that's the fourth bottle. Oh, another free fairy, which is, I guess, kind of nice for ice battles.
Yeah.
Coaster
now
is
that you
still
have
a bit
mirror,
scary.
And it won't interrupt your death warping.
Yep. I guess Coaster isn't too scary for him. 11 hearts, blue mail, but still.
Yeah. He also has a blue potion, so he can just refill his
Yeah.
magic and nuke the fire rod.
Fire rod. Doesn't have bombers though, so he will need one full magic bar just to break the shell.
Yeah.
Oh, library leads to Sahasrara. Thanks.
Helpful.
That's a Sphere Zero location that we totally didn't check. That mirror and glove open up so many spots now.
Yeah.
Like, that's almost the entire world open to them now. Also, Cheamo making the Trinix play. He might... He maybe wants to use the warp, but maybe he just wants to get the green pen.
Yeah. Who knows? It's reasonable play to make though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like, the game is giving you tons of small keys. Obviously, he doesn't quite know the logical implications yet.
Yeah.
I think.
We know it's...
Since... Was it in the map chest, the Turtle Rock key? Did he see it? I think it was in the map chest.
Yeah.
That he had to skip.
I don't know. At this point, it looks like the Turtle Rockies are not for the hammer, but rather for the pod key in the lava room.
Oh, there was a pod key there?
Yeah, so that's probably
yeah.
why the game keeps giving us those.
Yeah, that
It's
makes
the
sense. Since we...
It can't be for the hammer anymore. The hammer looks to be mid-locked by logic, probably.
All depends. If we find the mids locked behind the hammer, then it still was for the hammer.
Well,
Oh
no,
god,
'cause
shovel.
one of the T-Rock keys was hammer locked. This logic is a mess.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stop trying to think about it. Just see where they can go next, to be quite honest.
I'm assuming we're going to find the other glove in Ice Palace, and that's how we were supposed to get the hammer. Or in Swamp Palace, one of the two. But of course, actually no, it wouldn't be in Swamp Palace, because everything we haven't seen in Swamp Palace is hammerlocked. Speaking of Swamp Palace,
Nice!
it's the Swamp Big Key. Actually rewarded for his routing choice, that's...
Yep, well done.
good.
Well done. Get to
so
full clear both dungeons.
Either we're missing a connector to spit out of either GT or the Hookshot Cave entrance, or the other glove is here in Ice Palace.
Yep.
I think that's what we're looking at right now.
Just some love. I don't think he must see that there's nothing on the island. So just grabbed it real quick. Let's see if Cheamo shows us these two connectors here now.
Looks like he's walking over to Hyrule Castle, although he doesn't know it's Hyrule Castle.
Yep. Obviously he hasn't done the climb yet, so he's missing out on that glove.
And we've seen everything in Ice Palace now.
Yep, very
Cold Stare.
disappointing.
There's no glove here. Could be on Cold Stare still.
Yeah, then again, Swamp.
Actually, no, it
10 more
can't,
checks.
because Cold Stare's hammer locked. So.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, I mean, it can, but then
we know
more
it's
about the
connected.
logic. Because if the other glove is hammer locked, then Mitz cannot be the intended hammer access. This logic is really messy.
Yep. I love smoky logic. Oh, nice triple hit. Cheamo finding his very nice small key to Hyrule Castle in Hyrule Castle. Probably happy to see
Yeah,
that.
Resi. It's pretty likely that one of the other glove entrances just leads to the other glove at this point.
Yeah. More likely than like one of 3 connectors spitting us out at the exact place we need. I guess. Could still happen, of course, but this is the map. So Ice Palace pretty useless, but then again, it's a crystal. Gotta do it.
Yeah, I think the only thing in there of note was the Swamp Palace small key, and we're about to find out if that leads to anything.
Yep. 8 more checks over here, since we've seen 2 already. Alaszun can also route this into a nice Bombos tablet check.
Yeah, and then
We now got the mirror.
Then he could potentially use the Desert Palace entrance there to connect over to Dark Shopping Mall to check the glove entrance there.
Yep.
Possibly routing to Catfish from there with the Whirlpool. He's got lots of good routing options open to him right now.
Yeah, glove and mirror are just beautiful tools in this mode. I think we're basically just the mids away from having the entire world open for us. Oh, I guess boot spots.
Yeah, and potentially we will not be able to access the Meyer entrance.
Oh yeah, we only got the hint for Skullwoods and Turtle Rock. You're right. So let's see what's new in here. One thing Cheamo has over Alaszun in this case is he can just mirror out of here.
Yeah, Alaszun
Doesn't have to take a miserable death warp.
Yeah, I think Alassun's death warp took like a minute.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's see. Compass chest, I believe, in swamps up next. Where's the map chest even? Is that the one locked behind the explodable wall in the front?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the map chest in Manila.
makes sense.
And the swamp big chest holds nothing.
So I suppose
It's pretty worthless.
But I don't think with how this seed is set up, anybody would ever be able to go mode Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Like you're always full clearing it in the seed. This fire snake.
Dude, that fire snake is the worst. Every time I run NMG, that fire snake gets me real good. Oh, we are in the Meyer area.
Ooh, hello. What did we get
That-
here? One of the Hyrule connectors, I assume.
Yeah, Hyrule Castle.
Let's see which one. Hyrule right. Thank you, Resi. He now finds Hookshot Cave. He doesn't know where the other exit is.
Yeah,
It's
but he
kind of
will get
amusing.
his sword upgrade and his Ice Palace small key.
Yep.
He
So
will
now
probably
what?
really needs to make that
GT climb is like,
ascent way, though.
yeah, that's really big for him now to finding the glove.
The other glove might turn up somewhere. We don't know. And we do
Do
also
you-
have Quake to open the Meyer entrance. So
Oh yeah, it is quick.
we can now access every entrance except for the boot spots and the Pyramid Ferry.
Have we
Another
seen this
connector.
connector?
I
Don't
don't
think
think so.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
new one. Woods
we-
map?
Skullwoods map.
Tempered. That's what I like to see, especially since the one on what's it called? On Lumberjacks. Like you won't be
Yeah.
going back for Aga now, so that's good.
Yeah, that's all sorts known.
That is a good find. Also, sorry for the yawning. It's like 5 AM for both of us.
Yeah.
Awake for 23 hours at this point. No, Cheamo, open my hair.
Rip
Got the
that
medallion.
entrance.
Oh.
Aside from that entrance and
Yeah, I commentated one at like
oh,
11 AM. Well,
no, there's the left side of Hyrule Castle.
I wonder we couldn't find that. So, did he check checkerboard and the like Dark Agina entrance? I just saw him
He
walk to
doesn't
the
have a-
left.
He did Dark Agina, he doesn't have a glove or checkerboard.
Oh right, I'm a dummy.
Yeah, he checked everything but the actual Mire entrance, and he did not follow the connector in the left Mire shed.
Yeah, which is interesting to me. I guess it doesn't really matter if he follows this one or Hyrule Castle. It's like he doesn't know if one of them blocks him out like it did.
Yeah.
Also, time to make good use. Wait, we got Field's entrance man in here now? Hoggers. My shitty drawings.
I kind of missed half of Swamp Palace.
Absolutely
Cheamo.
garbage.
Um,
I think he literally forgot that he can open it.
yeah, I think he just forgot he has the medallion.
We only had a T-Rock and a Skullwood Send. And Swamp done. Oh.
Vicky. Tower.
Hera. Well, now you can go kill Trinex.
Yeah.
And
I would
use
not
the
be
dwarf.
surprised to see Alaszun do that soon.
He'll still orphan the bottom chest, the basement chest, but that's kind of a risk you gotta take, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice dead rock. God, I hate these guys.
There is also a 2 out of 3 that Tower of Hera is just a pendant.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I guess.
But
Maybe
still.
we do have a map for one of the others? I don't believe so though.
Yeah, I don't think so. Nothing on Bombo's tablet.
And he's looting away. Oh, debated. Compass to eastern on... yeah, it was just a compass as we thought on the other tablet.
Yeah. Also remembering he hasn't checked this entrance.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like,
like-
Cheamo is doing them finally.
Yeah, we'll see if their connector we missed. Alaszun gets utterly decimated in Hotel Mario Percent.
I don't see him dot timing in as well. Feels Batman.
And we
Oh,
find
there's the
bomb.
bomb shop. Hello.
And our last crystal
Easter.
is Eastern Palace.
Okay.
So the pendants are Turtle Rock, Misery Mire, and Tower of Hera.
Very interesting. So this might be a... oh, and Spike Cave. Well, time to do it. So I guess this is a double pendant for Alaszun. He doesn't know it.
Yeah.
I don't think he has enough. I think he has a blue potion to refill. Or he just dies. Oh, right. I
There's
keep
that as
forgetting
well.
about the glove. I think that's probably what he realized and just ended the cape
Yeah.
when he saw the block in the end.
Alaszun with his tempered sword has a much easier time against Trinex here. Not having to do awkward. menu shenanigans. Looks like Cheamo will be showing us the free entries on top of the castle now.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen those one yet. Yeah, I mean, if he has a potion, he can go behind the torches and refill. But that's an interesting spot. I didn't know you could mirror to the left there.
Well, that's now
That's the other end.
this in logic without the mirror, and then also
Yes,
without the hammer. That's not.
but it's just useless.
And there's the last Spectacle Rock entrance in Hookshot Cave, so that's not it. So either we're missing the Midsummer. Oh, Thieves Town.
That's a find.
Either we're missing the Midsummer, or there's a connector spitting out of Ganon's Tower we haven't seen.
Yeah. Huh. Then again, the bets on the mids, like the actual location where it could be, are getting low and low. Well,
Yeah, there they are. Okay, hammers and we finally figured out the puzzle, boys.
so you were supposed to drop down Spectacle Rock to go
find
into Thieves Town.
to get that glove.
Yep.
And then climb T to
GT
get
for the
mates.
other one. And then,
then-
just lift the rock on East Death Mountain and go into the Dark World for Hera.
And that's how you're supposed to get the hammer.
Since the fucking small keys for T-Rock aren't in logic.
Anything
damn.
above upstairs? No, I think it was just the
Yeah,
glove
just
there.
glove. And I think a small key.
Yeah, I think there was a.
Excuse me, Linden, this is a German stream. We say fuck a lot. Also, this is a mature channel.
Yeah, the climb may be useless. It's possible if the mids don't do anything.
Yeah, they might just be for the hammer.
Yeah, the T-Rock entrance is nothing, ice is nothing, hammer pegs is nothing.
We get spit out in Maya area, so
Yeah, we have a connector to my area, so at this point, they're just for smiths, I guess.
yeah. I think it's just smooth. Interesting. But then again, we're pretty used to mids being sort of useless in entrance.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite
Cheamo
as
now
useless
can
as
do-
inverted.
Cheamo now can do swamp.
Finally, someone remembers.
Knowing Alaszun,
That's
he
a piece of
probably
art.
knowing Alaszun, he probably remembered this as soon as he saving quit out of Hera and face palmed really
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
And looks like we'll be seeing that same swamp and ice play from.
Hopefully he does ice first as well. Nope, he's going swamp first.
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of annoying to him once he finds the big key. He might even go back for it.
Yeah, and now we'll finally see Spike Cave from Alaszun's side,
Yep.
since he actually does have a glove. And he has the blue cane, which consumes significantly less magic than the cape.
Yeah, at least over extended periods of time. Just 50 bucks. So yeah, it's... Alaszun doesn't... Well, he needs Steve Town anyway for the crystal, so... He needs to mirror on top of the pyramid or drop in Spectacle Rock.
But he has a save and quit point there, so it's only a matter of time, I
Yeah.
think, before he does that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What else is he missing? We're looking for Podbig. And that's... and Eastern Big, I guess?
Yeah,
Which he
Todd
doesn't
is
know
Eastern
yet?
Big keys, and he doesn't know it, but he needs Eastern Big key as well. We
Item-wise,
also
we're
need to
good.
find Pod and Thieves, or, well, he's found,
Yeah.
we've found Thieves Town, he hasn't, but we haven't seen Pod yet.
Yeah. Not having seen Pod at all at 2 hours is really weird.
Yeah. I guess that's probably gonna be his next goal, is to find Pod.
Yeah, probably. Just search
We
all the
have,
glove spots.
We have a lot of glove
Might
and
be
mirror lock
bootstocked, yeah.
entrances we haven't seen, and we obviously haven't seen the bootstocked spots.
We've got 3 bootstocked ones since we got split out of King's Tomb. I
Yeah,
believe.
we also have... Oh, Alaszun, why'd you say him? Quit, take the whirlpool, we have an entrance and catfish up there. Oh. Yeah, so we have Pyramid Fairy, a bunch of glove spots. We haven't found a connector to the Turtle Rock Bridge yet.
Yep. So Mirror Ledge is still open.
Mire,
Mimic Ledge, not Mirror Ledge. I guess it's
Graveyard Ledge, K45.
a lot of mirror spots. Even something like the below Bumper Ledge and the Old Man Ascent Cave.
Yeah, we
Over
haven't seen
there.
those 2 glove entrances.
Since they are glove locked as well.
Left side of race game is unseen.
Neither has, since we didn't have the mirror for the longest time, neither of them has, or someone might have to go through Super Bunny again to mirror over on Bumper Ledge. We haven't seen Super Bunny in a while, I heard.
Yeah, Rusty, I mean, we got our first glove really late, and
Yeah.
we've like, Alaszun's basically just been dungeon diving.
Yep. I mean, he's got a good amount of dungeons done, it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Entrances left now. And they basically had to full clear GT.
Yeah,
Since you kinda need that mirror.
I suspect his priority right now is to try to track down Piles of Darkness. That's a lot of chests.
Yup. And probably a vanilla big key if I had to guess, or French vanilla rather. At this point.
Not unlikely.
Considering they've both done most of the Eastern.
Yeah, Pod is the vast majority of our remaining item checks. We also have not seen Misery Mire yet.
That is true, actually. Huh. Yeah, with our knowledge combined, we know. I guess we have we have Maya Biki. We just need to clear it. Man, not having seen 2 dungeons is really weird. 2 hour mark. Yep, Alaszun now's got Titansmiths. So he has basically the entire world open to him, minus boot spots.
Yeah.
Looks like some catfish action.
Yeah, we also have this unchecked entrance here.
Yep. Oh,
One item
King's
for
Tomb.
us. Just some love.
Yeah. I mean, he can do Smith Chain, but I would really expect him to focus on entrances.
Yeah, I don't expect him to do Smith Chain right now. He may
I guess.
do it later, like if he finds the Eastern Big Key. The Smiths are right next to Eastern Palace.
Yeah. But he has so many...
Then,
He has so many glove and mirror spots open.
yeah, and with both Misery Mire and Palace of Darkness.
Logic behind Hammer was you drop down in Spectacle Rock, which is in Dark Sank, to get on top of Hyrule Castle, to get into Thieves Town to get 1 glove, and climb GT to get your other glove, and then you can just lift the rock on East Dark Death Mountain. On East Death Mountain to get into Dark Half, to get into Hera and grab your hammer. And then you can get your mirror.
Alaszun gets the Eastern map from Catfish, and therefore he now knows the full Crystal Pendant layout.
That's good for him, yeah. Information is really big in this mode. Wait, no, we don't need Maya. Forgot it's a pendant.
Yeah.
We might need it, but we won't need it for sure.
Looks like he is doing Smiths. Maybe.
Apparently.
Follow connector.
I don't think there is anything useful over here. Yeah, he's doing Smiths. Interesting. I think I would have put it off and done like other entrances until I found Eastern Big. I don't think we've seen a pet check. Oh, there goes the Hasrella.
We have not seen a pet check.
We've seen the left side of race game and the race game itself.
No, I don't.
I don't think since we've got the mirror, right? And he was right next to it. Kind of weird. Oh, you can't do. Can you do race game with Smith following you?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Looks like Alaszun will be going through Super Bunny to the bumper ledge.
And then mirroring over to the Smith.
Yeah. Sick Kid's also there, so we'll finally get that Sick Kid check.
I hope.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a pet check, and I don't think we will. Well, rip.
Well, that's tragic.
That's awkward.
Cheamo, meanwhile, now making his way through Ice Palace, having cleared Swamp.
Yep. We'll probably be
Probably won't be.
slightly annoyed at that Swamp Egg.
Yeah.
I can even see him go back in. Like, he's right next to it.
I would definitely go back in.
Yeah, like, you don't want to orphan something like that. It just hurts. I mean, it obviously just hurts not doing the dungeon first. You can guaranteed full clear. But that's... Yeah, for sure. Like, you would never come back here. I mean, you could make an argument to, like, if it was that, well, no, it doesn't really lose him much time if he just gets it now. So yeah, you really gotta get it.
Nothing at the Light World bumper ledge entrance.
Yep, let's see this lower two. Glove locked. Hint
Just the
guy.
storyteller.
Oh, one item in GT. Interesting.
Well,
Should be
that,
useless.
at the very least. Yeah, that is pretty confirmed useless.
And
At least
chest
that
cam.
finally 100% confirms that the myths was the only way to get the hammer unlocked.
Yep. The frog likes us well to us. We love to take him all around the world.
And this poor Sick Kid, we found him like 10 minutes in, and it's taken us this long. Let's see what we got.
But now he's just died of whatever disease he has.
But, well, he didn't have anything useful, so screw him.
Oh, finally over to Smiths it is. I think, yeah, Alaszun cleared all of Skullwoods earlier, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Except for the big chest, of course.
Well, yeah.
And from here, I expect we'll see him go over to Graveyard Ledge.
I would hope so, yeah. Get that last spot out of the way. I don't think he's left Hyrule left side, so he doesn't know that King's Tomb is dead. But sadly
Yeah,
no
he
boots,
hasn't
so...
checked either of the other sides of Hyrule Castle, so he hasn't been to the Mire area yet either. Oh,
Well,
well, there's the boot.
Speaking of...
I would say it is now fairly likely that GT climb was required.
Yeah. Those boots...
Looks like he's going to get the purple chest. Maybe? No? Or maybe he realizes he left us behind there earlier.
Yeah, looks like it.
So that opens 3 more entrances for us, which could lead to Paths of Darkness. Nothing here.
Race game was a small key, I think, of some sort.
I believe so, yes.
At least I didn't mark it off. Yeah. What's it gonna be? Hera, that could be relevant.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's very
Probably
disgusting.
not a check we'll be seeing anytime soon. That is very isolated. Looks like we're seeing a Cave 45 check, perhaps.
Yep. Maybe he even goes over to Link's house for the Bunkrocks.
Probably, yeah.
And then just flutes back to 3 and goes back in the Dark World, I assume.
And
Hey!
there's Paths of Darkness.
Oh. Will we see a vanilla or French vanilla Bicky or not? Okay.
Alaszun needs Pod, Thieves Town, and Eastern Big Keys. In fact, that is all both our runners are missing at this point.
Yeah.
Although Cheamo might need those boots, which means he might need the meds.
Yep.
But Pod was not behind the boots, so
Yeah, that's good at least. So the boots entrances might just lead to some items we might need. Otherwise
Yeah.
they will be useless.
Alaszun opting not to check the rest of Pod right now.
I'm kind of surprised. Maybe he just doesn't want to isolate the big chest in the back in case it has like safe down big. Wants
Yeah, I
to
mean,
find the
maybe-
pod big first.
Maybe you just want to check these 2 boots entrances first.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those Bong Crocs lead to 2 items. That seems important.
Not doing the light side ones? Did we get... Okay. Was about to say. Oh.
Well, that's disgusting.
Oh. Well, at least he has boots.
I don't think we've seen the bottom of this.
Nope.
So I guess this eliminates another entrance for us. This is probably the Turtle Rock Bridge, actually.
I think so, yeah. Seems likely. Just garbage. Cheamo gets done with Colster. Grabs his crystal. Oh no,
well,
it's actually this one.
not quite.
That's useless.
Yeah, it's pretty useless, but he hasn't checked these 2 entrances, so that's good for him.
Yeah, I guess.
Or well, at least this one. So I guess he's
Really?
gonna probably follow that hint.
So either Graveyard Ledge.
Oh, this worked
Yeah.
out nicely. You can see him quit right to the purple chest.
Nice.
And Cheamo is,
Yeah,
as expected, going back in for the...
Yeah,
That's-
as we said. So either Graveyard Ledge or... Oh wait, Bunkbox was just a cave with chests. So yeah, I think Graveyard Ledge is connected to the Turtle Rock Laser Bridge. Turtle
Um,
Rock Bridge. Because
we
that's
have
the
that
only
one-
3 entrances I've left.
We have that connector in... Alaszun not having a great time with that guard. We have that connector in Meyer area that Cheamo didn't follow earlier. That could be it as well.
Alright. Ascension Cave. Very Ascension Cave. I'm surprised. Oh. I guess Alaszun kind of doesn't want to find Meyer, just wants the big keys. Now that he's found Pod.
So from here, Alaszun, I guess, is gonna...
Oh, we haven't seen the shovel yet, I believe. Alaszun walked past that.
Alaszun checked it.
Alaszun did it? Okay. He's so
Okay,
bored.
so we'll be getting these Bone Crocs, which we know is 2 items, and then probably Graveyard Ledge right after. And he has not checked King's Tomb, so...
It'll be
presumably
going in
he'll
there.
do that, go through Herald Castle, get spit out into Mire area, and do all that stuff.
Yep, probably. Let's see it. 2 big keys in here?
Unlikely.
Oh,
That's
0 big keys in here.
Well,
Oh,
we
where
can
are
confirm
they?
the booth- Actually, I don't think we've seen the library yet. The boots could still be required.
Yeah. I don't think we have. At least, if we have, it was just drunk. Yeah, I think we might have in the eastern area, maybe. Very early on.
Maybe. I'm
But I
not sure.
don't remember. Graveyard Ledge? Oh god.
Misery Mire.
Well, have fun.
Interesting that he chooses to dive this, but didn't dive Pod.
Yeah,
But I guess when it's Graveyard Ledge, you kind of have to, right?
yeah, pretty much. And it's just, as I said, I think he just doesn't want to orphan Pod Big in the back.
Yeah.
At the same time, Pod might just have its own big key. There's 14 chests in here, 12 of which
Yeah.
could be the big key.
Yeah. Well, we'll be seeing Pod from Cheamo's side now.
Yeah.
2 completely unexplored dungeons going on right now.
Yep,
So
at
lots
the
to pay attention to.
2-hour 15 mark.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Half magic is nice.
Check
And ether.
Oh, pretty useless ether medallion on Cheamo's side.
Yep.
Although I'm not sure if he got the hint for the Turtle Rock entrance, so it might not.
Yeah, he
be
may not
perceived
have.
as useless on his end.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Let's see. Cutscene chest. Yeah, I think I would have dove Pod as well.
Yeah, same.
I can see why he didn't. Or like, I can find reasons for it, but I think I would have done it.
Yeah, I absolutely would have checked. Oh, we got.
Eastern Big. That's required.
Yep.
You mean the shaking that was just going on the left side? That's a cutscene playing where like a wall moves or something.
Except it's moving off screen, so
Yeah,
dumb.
you just hear some rumbling.
If you go into the
That's
next.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
well, apparently you made the right play.
Alright, well, we're only looking for the Thieves' Town Big
Thieves'
Key at
Town
this
Big.
point.
Yep.
Yeah, if you go into the next room without lighting those torches, the whole covering, or the hole in the floor is covered with a wall that you have to move, which is what lighting the torches does.
Yep.
Okay, so Thieves' Town Big Key for go mode on Alaszun's side. Cheamo just needs to make his way over to Mire to find these 2 big keys.
Which you should eventually, like... He's probably gonna take a similar route with the bonkers and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I...
Okay.
Jesus!
Well, I guess Alaszun's just in go mode now.
Big Key Meyer over here. Just all 3
Silly.
big keys in 4 checks. Like, what? He doesn't even have to... He does have the big key for Meyer, never mind. I'm done.
Alright, well, this works out pretty nicely for him. He can just
Yeah.
run down here, do Eastern Pod,
Do
save
Eastern.
quit to Sanctuary, do Thieves'
Yep.
Town, save and quit back to the old man, and be right next to Ganon.
Yep, so he should be done pretty quickly, actually.
Yeah.
Like, 3 big keys from Go mode 2 minutes ago into being done in probably like 7 minutes.
Yeah, Eastern's gonna be...
2.5?
give it about 8 minutes, probably.
Yeah. 7 or 8 is what I would have guessed. Without knowing the times very well. That was some
Depends on...
hot garbage.
Kind of depends on how his Ganon fight goes as well.
Yeah. Yeah, completely useless boots.
likes boots though. Those are nice.
Yeah. Then again, I don't think they saved it. Well, they probably saved the time back that Smith's chain cost.
Yeah. They did not save the time that GT Ascent cost, but who knows when he would have gotten the other glove. So
Yeah,
Cheamo
that is
attempting
true.
the hammer jump and does not get it.
And dead. Rip. Hopefully. Oh, sorry. I was about to say, hopefully he leaves as well and comes back later. But yeah. Nice
Very
red
typical.
Igor.
Very typical Alaszun red Igor run. His words,
Alaszun
not
giving
mine.
his best Alaszun cosplay. But yeah, this should be a pretty free Ganon, all things considered. Obviously, Butter Sword because that's sort of out of the way, but Silver's Tempered is about as free as you get.
Yup.
Can't just completely brain AFK phase 1 and 2, but oh well.
Yeah, the last sword is on the Lumberjack drop down lock behind Aga 1.
Yep. Have we even gotten a second castle tower key? I think so, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I forget where.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Somewhere in GT, I think, or something.
No. Not surprising, but Cheamo's not finding much of Note and Pod.
Yeah. We know it's full of trash.
Alaszun not even bothering with that chest, knowing it literally can't be anything he would want.
Yep.
I guess red mail.
Even that, like,
Yeah.
it's got, what, 17 hearts?
Yeah.
Can take a few hugs with his blue mail, so...
Looks like Cheamo will be doing the Swift change, should get his boots, which will lead him in the direction of Maya, where he'll get all the stuff.
Yep. I gotta say, respect to Cheamo. He's keeping up
Alright,
very
Cheamo
well.
doesn't have the mitts, so he can't do that.
Oh, yeah. But, maybe he'll go over there anyways. He's keeping up really well, so...
Yeah.
Like, this wasn't a blowout or anything.
Yeah, I would expect Cheamo will probably find Maya pretty soon.
Yeah, he should. He should be running low on entrances other than the gloves and the mirror ones. Yeah, he's really not far behind. Since the mids turned out to be actually useless. Except for, I guess, a bit of maybe time save, maybe not.
Yeah, I expect he's going to prioritize entrances to try to find Maya. Which will lead him to all his missing items.
Yeah, if you bail on pod, or well, I think he has done almost everything in pod.
I think he did everything in pod that he can.
Yeah. I think he was at 11 out of 14.
Maybe.
But yeah. Looks like he's going Super Bunny as well, which makes sense. Most efficient routing. Even without the Smith. Or... what was in here? Oh, Minimaldum. He's done that, right?
I think...
Sure hope so.
I'm pretty sure he did that earlier. And he seems to think that he did.
Yeah.
Alaszun, meanwhile, collects Crystal 7 and will be going up to Thieves Town.
No, Crystal 6. Looks like we're getting catfish on Cheamo's end instead. Or he might lead it into...
Hawkshot.
Yeah.
He could hawkshot across here to graveyard ledge where he'll find Meyer and get all the stuff that he needs.
It's ridiculous,
If he
3
does
boss
that-
keys.
Yeah, that Meyer was absurd.
Like, again, could argue that bailing on pod in favor of hoping to find the big key first makes sense, but just finding all 3 of them? Seriously?
That was pretty absurd.
Getting to go mode pod instead?
So we're seeing the catfish.
Why is he
check. We'll
running
see.
around with cape on?
Hellway stupid? I don't know.
Yeah, but he
We'll be
didn't
seeing if
turn it
Cheamo
off for like
opts to see if Cheamo opts to hookshot across
Yeah.
after checking catfish, in which case he will find Meyer very shortly.
He might also mirror and go to Zora since he didn't have the money earlier.
Oh, that's true.
And then save and quit away, I presume. He hasn't switched to the mirror yet, so it looks like he's going to hook over. That's good.
Yeah, he'll be probably be getting all the big keys and hitting go mode.
Wait, yeah, he can get.
when
Yeah.
about when Alaszun finishes.
I was worried for a second that he couldn't get to Graveyard Ledge, but you can get to Graveyard Ledge without any glove, right? Just by cutting the bushes. Yeah.
Might be taking the whirlpool first. Check that glove entrance at the shopping mall.
Yep.
Oh, get sucked back in by the swimming mechanics.
Gotta love swimming in this game, dude. Nice 10-hour
You
chest.
really don't. It's pretty bad.
It's very bad. Friendly zeros.
Yeah, for once. It's nice given his low health. He could have had some trouble with those guys.
Yep. Is he on blue mail or is he still on green? Don't remember what it was.
His menu.
Ah, okay. Because I have no idea how the Sonic sprite changes or like.
Yeah, same.
Not quite scripted blind, but
Down
pretty
the
good.
blind.
And
There's Velvet's big key.
nice.
Guess we
That's
can't go
where-
out without having all the big keys.
Yeah, that's why I like my Skullwood's big key though. In go mode.
Yep.
Screw that chest.
Alright, with that, Alaszun has all 7 crystals, and as I'm yawning myself to sleep, he's off
Doesn't
again.
just save and quit. For some reason.
Well, I don't think it's much of a time difference.
Probably a bit. And then again, he would have to go through the mirror animation. Oh, hey, last GT key in Desert Big.
Nice.
I was still missing, I think, for one of the logical TR keys or something in map chest.
Which we logically needed for one of the pod keys.
Yeah, something like that.
Shoutouts to Logic.
And logic in this one was a mess as well. Like the one I was coming earlier today was already a mess. This one is quite nice as well.
The logic for the mitts and hammer in this one was really funny.
Yeah. But again, paying actual attention to it, like, helped.
Oh, is that the block you push for that fairy room? I don't actually know.
I've never seen this room. I didn't even know how you can open it.
Yeah, there was one time where I was at 1 heart, and I wanted to use that room, but I didn't know which block to push, and I just got sniped by the bee. I was trying to figure out which block I was supposed to push.
Nice. But yeah, that's actually good knowledge. Knowing all these little fairy caves if you're on low health is really nice. Looks like a nice double. Ah, not quite triple.
But
1,
down
2,
goes
1.
Jan.
Very nice. Pretty slow seed, I gotta say. get your GG's in chat for Alaszun.
Yeah, GG's to Alaszun, who will be moving on to round 2 of the losers bracket, while Cheamo will unfortunately be eliminated from the tournament.
I think our first one to go right now.
I think
These
so,
two
yeah.
scheduled really early. Let's see, where's the challenge? Ba-ba-ba-ba.
And it looks like we are joined by Alaszun. Hello, GG.
GG! Sorry about that first, 45 minutes. I could feel myself melting to my chair because it's 100 degrees here. And my brain literally would not function.
I mean, the beginning of the seed was pretty ugly anyways with that Super Bunny connector.
Yeah, the beginning of the seed was awful. Just because of just how many... Literally the first cross keys I ever played, I had to go through Super Bunny 15 times, and I almost full out quit the mode right then.
Yep.
And this was eerily reminiscent.
Yeah. So, did you catch the intended logic behind the hammer? Because it was kind of messy.
Not only did I not catch the logic, I don't even remember where the hammer was.
In
The
Hera.
hammer was in
Oh, you're right,
Tower
it was in the back of Hera! Yeah, and you were supposed to... let me look at my map to see if I can figure out... I didn't find any connectors up there, so I assume coming out through Turtle Rock was the intended way.
No,
Nope.
it wasn't. Because
Wait, logic.
using that entrance as a connector requires all 4 small keys,
Yeah.
one of which was hammer locked in GT.
I didn't remember where the last one was. Were we supposed to get the mitts from Thieves Town and go there like that?
Yep. You were supposed to get the mitts by dropping through Spectacle Rock to get on top of Hyrule Castle without the mirror.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
climb
climb
there.
GP, obviously.
And then climb GT for the other glove.
Oh,
And then use those to get the hammer. That was the intended logic.
I could have literally just dropped a Spectral Rock and never climbed GT. Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
overall the boots maybe saved you back the time of the climb. Maybe not quite.
no.
With how late we got them.
But they helped.
Yeah.
I mean, having the glove earlier let you get the mirror, you got stuff earlier than you would have.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's true.
So you got to route more efficiently overall. Maybe it saved time in the long run. I don't know.
Yeah, about the time I failed the Stalfos Room bomb jump, I could feel my soul dying as I played this seed. And I'm just lucky it recovered.
Also, shoutouts to doing Ice Palace before Swamp Palace and finding the Swamp Palace big key in Ice Palace.
Maybe that was why I did Ice Palace first, literally.
Yeah,
We
we
assumed,
thought
yeah.
so.
Was that okay, Swamp is easier, but I might find the Swamp big key in Ice, so may as well do this first. And then I got this, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel so good right now.
Yeah. Cheamo did it the other way around and had to go back in.
And then I got
Sadly.
the Hera big key from Swamp, and I had been pushing off killing Trinex and Turtle Rock, because I had
Assumed
realized
so.
right after I got my hammer and save and quit, I realized, oh god, I left Mimic Cave there.
Yeah, we assumed so. That you wanted to do
And
use
so I was
it as a teleport.
I was really hoping for the Terra big key, or the Hera big key, and to be able to use that as my teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And so I was so happy when that came out, even though it was actually pointless.
Can you talk about your decision to just skip Palace of Darkness, though? I thought that was pretty interesting.
Interesting in terms of bad, or interesting in terms of
Just
this is
interesting.
this is what I did.
Could
I went
argue
into
both
Palace of
ways.
Darkness, and I knew if the pod big key was in pod. Well, so first off, I'm 3 items for go mode at this point.
Yep.
I sit here going, you know what? There's a reasonable chance something's in pod, but as it stands right now, I'm gonna have to orphan stuff. I'm probably gonna have to come back unless the big key is in here. So I went and grabbed that first chest because I had the mirror, and if I were clearing pod normally, absent literally finding all 3 items before I touched pod, which happened and I never expected.
Yeah.
That was about the fastest I've ever gone from 3 items for go mode to go mode in ever.
That Maya was ridiculous.
I walked into mine. I'm like, all right, well, Eastern Palace big key, feeling good about this. At least this is required. I'm like, oh, pod big key, the play worked out. Well, let me finish off Meyer while I'm here. Okay, I'm in go mode.
Yep.
But basically, there was a lot of stuff, and I realized that, like, I had just gotten my mitts. I had the Meyer area open. I had a couple of item caves. I had the double item cave, which I obviously got the hint for, which made it even stronger for me to go there. And with the old man point, once I remembered that I had it, I went in and was like, oh, I can actually get to all of the stuff pretty easily. I may as well check these entrances to see if I can find my pod big key. Especially in a match where I feel like I should have been favored. So I was willing to play more thoroughly. Yeah, you don't have your skull big key, Cheamo. It's on blind.
That one was in a good spot.
It's on blind.
That's where I like my Skullwood's big key.
Why the Meyer hint skip? Because why would I check the Meyer hint at that point? I've found all of the relevant entrances, like I'm not missing. Yeah. It's a long hint to go to. But yeah, and so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna check this stuff. Like, I know Myra's out there. I had been feeling the pull of Meyer early on in the seed, assuming I found it. Cheamo, you have the mirror, buddy. And so I'm just sort of going through and, like, you know what? Like, worst case, I come back to pod later. It's not a particularly onerous place to revisit, given the old man location.
Yeah.
So I'll see if I can catch luck and find my big key outside of it. And that way, if something was, like, in the big chest, I avoided the disaster scenario.
Also, did you ever end up actually doing the Maya area?
Nope.
Ah, you didn't get spit out there.
Where was the... Was there a connector there?
Yeah, Hyrule Castle right spit you out in the right Maya chat.
Yeah, I never actually checked the Hyrule Castle connectors.
We have the third Meyer small key on the pedestal.
It's
so
a pet seed!
Logically, pedestal was required to get the Eastern big key.
Oh,
pet seed!
Considering Maya is one of the pendants, that's even more hilarious to me. Screw key logic.
The key logic in this one was hysterical.
Beat Maya to go back into Maya for another big key.
God, this was a brutal...
Yeah, Resi, we know.
Yeah, I know. It's just dumb.
Logically, it was a double dip of pendant Meyer to go pull the pedestal in between.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's amazing. Like, this ended up, as soon as the seed picked up, like, once I found Paradox Cave and got my hookshot, the seed picked up a lot and felt a lot better at that point.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of stuff felt like the Ice Palace, Swamp, hair, like, that entire sequence just felt very, very good to play through.
Yeah, at that point it was pretty much just clearing dungeons, wasn't it? For a good while.
Yeah, and then it was like, well, I don't know where Pot is, but I don't know where Thieves' Town is, I don't know where Meyer is, and until I went to Catfish, I don't know what the 7th crystal is.
Yep.
I mean, I was just hoping it was going to be Hera, so that I had full knowledge when I killed Moldorm, but no such luck.
Yeah.
Huh, I'm actually surprised my collection rate was that high. I guess I full cleared GT.
73. Yeah, I can see it.
I mean,
but
aside from Pod, you did pretty much everything, so...
So yeah, I have one chest in, on my tracker I have one chest in Skull, one chest in Hera. I didn't mark whether I found the brewery, I can't remember if I did or not. I don't...
The brewery
I think you guys did.
Found... I'm not sure if
you
found it.
I think it was in a chicken coop in Kag, wasn't it?
Very possibly.
Sure.
In the wrong world and one up, I think maybe.
As I may have mentioned,
Kag
I was really,
just garbage.
Really off-put at the start of this seed. I opted not to warm up because I didn't want to play any longer because it was so freaking hot. And I'm a very slow warm-upper if you watch me play, so usually when I'm racing competitively, I will either do a practice seed or at least get like a 45 minutes or an hour in.
Right.
And I just turned my brain off through that early thing. I was disappointed that the Fire Rod, Luck Stuff, and Myra was nothing, or in Turtle Rock was nothing. I really expected that to pay out.
Yeah. Then again, in the end, the front of Turtle Rock wasn't in logic until very late.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Kino, you
guess that
successfully did
kinda
Super
works.
Bunny Cave. That puts you one over me.
yeah. Jesus Christ, Super Bunny Cave in the seed.
I just sort of like looked at that after I failed the hook shot first. I'm like, whatever, I have another block, and then I just failed the second one. I just kind of sat there. I'm like, what is wrong with me right now?
Especially since, like, early on, Cheamo died on the 4th laser skip, so he didn't get his flippers. But he got an early, got the hook shot early because he didn't went into Skullwoods. He went into Village of Outcasts.
Yep. I
So
felt real bad when I went to Village of
Yeah.
Outcasts.
he had one part of being able to just save and quit to Pyramid and hogging over in the left Dark World. And you had the other part in terms of the flippers. Because obviously neither had a glove or a hammer. So both of you had to go through Super Bunny Cave again to get over there.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised you actually fully committed to Skullwoods.
Yeah, when it was
Like,
bullshit
I would
woods.
have gone in to check if it was bullshit woods, and then just
I
left.
checked to see if it was bullshit woods, and I'm like, I really should not do this. But I was pretty tilted at that point. I'm like, screw it. I just want items at this point.
Yeah.
I guess.
It was one of those plays I did. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this play right now. It feels objectively the wrong play for me to make. But for whatever reason, I just wanted to make that play. And it obviously
I guess,
didn't
Yeah.
pay out. Which is fine. I don't mind getting burned for plays that aren't the right play. I was really glad I did Left Side Swamp, though, because I really was not feeling Master Sword Ganon in this seed.
Yeah.
And the only thing I was feeling less than Master Sword Ganon in this seed was
Killing
climbing down a
Aga
tower.
Sword?
I had a
good.
pretty good idea on how this seed was going to go when I saw that sword. I'm just like,
Yup.
it's going to be one of these ones, isn't it?
Yeah. At least it gave you a somewhat early Master Sword in the Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, that was nice. I almost skipped out on hookshot. So I ran that sequence and I ran into like 30 different connectors.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
were
I had
a
originally
bit
planned on
confused
like,
by the ordering you did.
well, I went in planning to like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this Paradox Cave connector quickly and I'll spit myself back out at Hookshot Cave. And then Paradox Cave spat me out at the top of Death Mountain. I'm like, oh, now there's a bunch of good stuff here.
And this Hyrule Castle.
With a freaking small key right in the
Yeah.
back, so I didn't even have to scum it.
Yup.
Like, I'm like, alright, well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna scum this after the second okay, maybe not.
That was awfully convenient, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly made my decision making there a lot easier.
Well, Cheamo has made his way to Misery Mire, so
Should be in Gomod soon.
we'll be hitting go mode
Yeah.
in a few minutes.
I'm not gonna find boots, but that's, did he climb GT, or did he go to Thieves Town?
No,
Okay.
he did not.
He also sequence rocked the front of Turtle Rock to get
Yeah.
hammer.
Which
I mean,
makes sense.
that's, yeah, everybody's gonna do that since you had 3 out of the 4 keys anyways, like,
Yeah, you kind of have to
very-
try to key lock yourself with,
yeah.
like, because you have
like,
to go
that's
upstairs
only
and unlock the chalk chest.
Yeah, like that's only a sequence break in the very loosest sense, in the sense that by
Yeah.
logic it's not something you can do, but it's something that literally anyone is going to do.
Anyone that has a functioning brain.
Yeah, it would be a big tilter to accidentally not sequence break that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to climb GT, but given what we had seen and given like the sheer amount of Ganon Tower keys and stuff, and having
Yeah.
the bow so early, and having the GT big key, like it was one of those like really early in the game. I was thinking about doing a super early climb, but I was really
Yeah.
hoping I could find the hook shot first.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheamo, no! Please go left side.
Looks like he's
Just
doing
checking
it.
that chest first. It's the fastest route.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I was just worried he would mirror out.
Oh yeah, that would be rough. That
Yeah.
would be...
I would say I realized it was the fastest route roughly about when I hit this chest here, and I'm like, I'm kind of committed at this point.
Yeah, I think if you've gone to this one, then you might as well commit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized I
Two
misrouted
rooms
it.
Doesn't seem good. You should take a look at Prior's Gigabrain routing of Meyer.
I have an important question, by the way. Did I win Hotel Mario %?
Nah.
No, you got
Oh,
absolutely
fucking
decimated.
destroyed.
Oh!
I have never seen anyone get so decimated in Hotel Mario % in my life.
At least I talked to the NPC for you guys.
Yeah. he checked Desert Main pretty early.
Yeah, I kind of figured that when I found it as late as I did.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to win Hotel Mario %. It is the sport of kings.
You did win bottle % though. Yeah,
nice
Mario
hint,
that you-
by the way. Oh, that's hilarious. Please don't mirror out. Keep going.
He's going.
He's going,
He's
nice.
staying.
You should be hitting
He's
him.
getting the things.
I would say the temptation here to mirror out is probably
Yeah.
not zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with Meyer at graveyard, let's like you.
You just don't want to come back.
I vaguely
guess-
thought about it at Eastern. I thought much harder about it at Pod. I'm like, you know what? The worst thing that can happen here is this has something and I get burned for it.
Yeah, you're probably right, Shadow.
In my position, like if I were doing this, I would, like if I didn't just hit go mode in here, I would probably skip Vitrios after getting all those big keys, but I would check all the rest. Most likely.
Yeah. I think with it being at graveyard, I would have just full cleared it if I didn't hit it.
Actually, I'm not sure if Cheamo knows that this is a pendant. I
Oh,
think he
yeah.
does.
Did he do Catfish? Did he... Oh,
He went over to Catfish, but he hasn't killed.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know.
He hasn't killed... Who isn't he killed?
hasn't
Sorry, not land mode. The hilarious troll. I'm sorry.
But he should still know it's a pendant if he...
I am not sure. He knows? Okay, so it's just not bored.
According to his tracker, he has unknowns on Hera, Pod, and Meyer.
Okay, he must not have found the pod map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on his own tracker, Hera, Pod, and Meyer aren't marked. Yeah, so he'll be killing Viddy for sure. Makes sense.
And he's found all the dungeons, right?
Yeah, he has found Pod. He has cleared most of it.
Oh, so then he should be in go mode at this point.
Yeah, he
he's in
is.
go
Like-
mode.
like-
He just
He's
doesn't
in
know.
guaranteed go mode. He just doesn't know which bosses he needs to kill.
Yeah, that's. I
Yeah.
was just surprised he picked up the chest over the chasm there.
That's
Maybe
the annoying
looking for
part.
a
If you
map that would
if
help
you-
him.
don't find maps and just don't know if you're in go mode.
He got
I
the
mean,
Hera
it's-
map from that, so he'll get a pendant from Vitrios, and then he can just check his map and know the last crystal's pod.
Yeah.
What's Bump Shop again? Oh yeah, over there. Oh yeah, he can't reach Bomb Shop. Wait, no, he dropped into Bomb Shop. Huh. Interesting.
I would say I think I took a connector and mirrored out into Bomb Shop.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's where Spiral Cave went.
on the bitch door.
Skullwoods felt a lot better once I had a like. I'm sitting there like Skullwoods is right here. I really want to kill Mothula, despite my interesting early game routing. Or I just walked by like 3 entrances without realizing it until significantly later.
Yeah, that Moon Pearl was pretty interesting.
I felt
Cheamo, buddy,
really,
you have full dice.
really bad.
Yep.
Yes.
It felt so bad when I got that Moon Pearl. I'm like, oh no. Especially given that I had made the play all the way through Turtle Rock and had gotten spat out, and I wouldn't have had my mirror, so I wouldn't have been able to get the big 20 on Floating Island. But I could have like gone into Hera right then.
Yeah, you would have
Yeah, you
actually
could've
got me a
Would have
hammer.
found my hammer. Probably would have not been tilted enough that I would have turned around into Mimic Cave and gotten my garbage there. But
Nice red mail on Viddy, by the way.
Yep.
now it's
found
Knuckles
it.
time.
I didn't see any change when he picked up the blue mail in Skullwoods. No idea if the sprite actually changes from green to blue. And he checks the map. He knows.
Yeah, so now he knows which bosses he needs to kill.
Off to pot he goes, I assume.
Yeah.
Or Thief's Town, I guess. Doesn't really matter.
I mean, he should
Either-
save and quit either way.
He doesn't have to Thief's Town small. What was that? Was that in a GT Climb, maybe?
I don't remember.
I don't think it was in the GT climb. See if I can look at my VOD.
I don't know.
I got it
Wow.
relatively late, but not that late.
Oh, you might just have it, okay.
Alright, I had it at the 2-hour mark. Was it in Swamp, maybe? Oh, no, it
Nah,
was in
he
Hera.
cleared Swamp.
It was in
okay.
Hera.
Yeah, that explains it. He obviously hasn't done that. I'm surprised he didn't just save and quit to Old Man.
Yeah, it was in the Hera Compass chest?
Oh wait, he can't leave Old Man. He doesn't have mids.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He,
Yeah,
if
I
he
guess
wants
that
to
was
go
the
to
one
pod.
convenient thing about Mitts.
Yeah,
Is I got the ability to leave Old Man.
I think the Swamp Portal might have been faster than this though, wouldn't it? For K45? If you don't have mids,
Yeah, it should have
so
been.
you have to like go around
What was the
Portal?
question?
If you want to reach K45 for pod like he does, it's probably faster to go through the Swamp Portal, right? Instead of the CAC Portal.
By the way, shout out to the bailout money I got like 3 different times in this seed after doing monumentally stupid things.
Yeah, that arrow
Walking the
game.
arrow game with 17 rupees just like, oh no. Or
That
buying
was-
the bomb upgrade at 160 rupees when I'm about to go play the dick game.
Yeah.
That
It
one
was like,
game
oh,
so
I
bad.
goofed. I goofed hard.
I also like the small magic drop in the front of Turtle Rock because it ran out of cane magic.
Okay, that was just garbage.
Uh,
Getting pushed off the thing there was flat trash. I was
Yeah.
so mad. And I'm just like, alright, well, let's just kill this Pokey over and over and over and over. So shout out to
Nope.
the silver arrows.
I was saying you could have gone back downstairs and grabbed the small magic in the pot there because you did
He
have an
would've-
extra key.
oh, he did? Oh, right.
I had
yeah.
an extra key. I could have done it.
3 at that point, yeah.
Because I didn't have to unlock the one between Laser Bridge and the part above Laser Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have done that. It would have been a bit I think it would have been less faster than it probably should have been. And I think I actually got unlucky on magic drops there, relatively speaking.
I have
Well,
no idea
I
for the
mean-
drop rates.
But it's also guaranteed and gets
We
done
have
right
no
away.
idea what the Poke's drop pool was. Could have just not had magic.
That's not true. The Poke dropped magic.
I mean, yes, but we didn't know that. Unless you had got the
Okay,
magic drop.
this
from
is where I'm
Poke
gonna pretend I
previously.
got a magic drop from them earlier and knew already. To be fair,
What?
I think I did get a magic drop from them earlier, but I absolutely did not know.
Like, for all we know, there was no magic in their drop pool at all.
And crystal number 5?
5,
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, because you got 3 big keys in Meyer, and this is the
Yep.
first one.
Pods right next door, so.
Yep. And then just a
Basically
quick
total.
save and quit mirror. Still not sure if save and quit mirror to Ganon was faster or looting to 3 like you did.
I'm pretty sure fluting to 3 is faster.
I have no
I
idea.
don't think there's a big difference, if any.
No, it wasn't
I mean,
a big
for-
difference, but I was pretty sure fluting to 3 was a little faster.
For Cheamo, save and quitting will be faster for sure without mids. Like,
Yes.
Without boots, also.
yeah. Yeah, you might
Because
be right, Reggie.
I originally planned on saving and quitting after Thieves 10, and I thought about it for a second. I'm like, actually, I think fluting here is going to be faster. Especially since it was blind, I didn't need any special items out, so I could just have my flute out with no issues.
Yeah. I don't think we ever found Puddle Rock Ledge and Mimic Cave therefore, right?
I never found a connector there.
Yeah, I'm still not sure which one it is.
I also
Might be
magically never
Maya
went
Main?
outside of Dark Death Mountain.
There is
Somehow.
that one. There is that one fairy ascent connector thing
Yeah.
in my area that Cheamo never followed. It's probably
one-
that one.
Maya Main and Pyramid Fairy are the ones we've left, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So those three might lead up there. I'm pretty sure
I
that's
don't
the
think
only.
we never saw Checkerboard Cave either, because
Yeah.
Cheamo didn't have his glove in his hand.
I think someone went back for the Dark Shopping Mall rock.
Yes, I think we saw that on both ends.
Yeah, I went back. I retraversed through desert
Yeah, that's what I
when
figured.
I was sitting next to the heck did I go in? Oh, when I came out on Death Mountain. Like I said, I went through desert. I do find it amusing that we had completely different fake or first gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when we figured out that the like what the logic for the hammer was, or rather that it wasn't Turtle Rock, we were sitting there speculating where the gloves were going to be for like a solid 10, 15 minutes.
I'm really surprised that it wasn't Turtle Rock. Like, given how much Turtle Rock stuff they threw you at the start of the seed, having that be effectively logically irrelevant really surprised me.
The only, I think the only purpose the Turtle Rock key served was to get the Palace of Darkness small key in the big key chest.
Yeah, that's probably true. I guess when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I guess this is gonna logically require 4 Turtle Rock keys. But I
Yep.
usually assume it's more than that.
Yeah.
Especially with how early we got it, and how early you get, like,
Then.
how little the Palace, like, because Palace of Darkness had nothing in it, logically, I think.
Yep.
It can be done without the Thieves Town Small. Shadow.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to do the fun time thing where I got to skip one of the small keys, but
Logically, it's required, but we don't care.
yeah.
It's just for the big chest, effectively.
Logically, it's required to complete the dungeon, but practically, it's just a fetch quest for the big chest.
Logically, you could either lock yourself out, or logically, you could lock yourself out at the top and not be able to bomb the skylight open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which does mean it's not logically required in Enemizer.
True.
It's true.
Is that actually in the logic for Animizer?
Yup.
Yes.
Oh,
The
interesting.
boss in Enemizer is just there.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
Which is my favorite part of Enemizer, getting to skip the back of Thieves on everyone and always getting burned for it.
Just go on Thieves Town. Forehead.
I could have sworn I've seen a seed where the Thieves Town boss dropped the Thieves Town small key.
Nice.
I mean, you might be right, Residador, but I could have sworn I had seen that seed.
I mean, I'm already confused enough by this having different logic than the regular game. So,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
rather the regular item
I
random.
definitely wish that this were integrated with the main one.
Yeah.
So that things like Dark May is not always requiring 6 pod keys if something in it leads to the bow or something like that.
I mean, I like
Oh, I
that
have a
part.
stream muted. What music are you playing?
I'm not sure. It's some sort of MSU pack that I cannot identify.
I have it muted as well.
Ooh, I really like this music.
Yeah,
I
it
need to-
sounds good, but I don't.
I need to
know
mute it
what
because I
is.
can't listen to your guys' echo. Or worse, my echo.
I mean, you can just. Oh wait, you don't have the commentary page, obviously.
That is correct. I guess I could go to the commentator page. I know where it is.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know the music either, but many of these packs are NES era, so I have no clue.
Well, Terra Enigma is a pretty great game, so that would make sense. I've
Yeah,
never played it, but I hear it's a great game.
might be.
I haven't actually heard that rumor as well that Terra Enigma is great.
I think when he had a freeze, there was something about Terra Enigma plopping up on the emulator as well. So that might have been the MSU pack. Oh yeah, he had a weird freeze during the pickup animation of Desert Crystal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure what happened there.
Oh, we
That
never
was
found the
weird.
desert small key.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was
no idea where that is.
I guess it could have been in Thieves Town.
Yeah, maybe. Desert didn't really log anything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was, oh, I have the big key. Like, I had stolen the key to be ready to scum it, and I'm like, oh, I have the big key and silver arrows and fire. This is just free.
Yep. And it just led down into Hera.
Yeah. And so it gave me an excuse to go check Hera now that I have the pearl.
Man, if this is Terra Enigma's soundtrack, I really need to play that game. Ah, damn. This is some good stuff.
Also,
Hera's
I love that
Skywalker.
FF7 MSU pack. It's a really good MSU pack.
Yeah, that one's really nice. I'm a big fan of the Chrono Trigger one personally, but the FF7
Yep.
one's really good.
I used Chrono Trigger last time. Chrono
Yeah.
Trigger led me to a loss, so I decided it was fired.
Rip.
He's fluting.
Oh, save and quit! Rip.
Rip like 5 seconds. Pepe hands.
Literally unplayable.
Yep.
I mean, Chrono Trigger is my favorite game of all time, Shadow. So it's a pretty reasonable guess to say that I'm going to do Chrono Trigger anytime I have the chance. But I try to vary the MSU packs up a little bit, because I've got like 6 or 7 that I go through.
I need to figure out how this whole MSU thing goes.
I think Chrono Cross has gorgeous music.
I haven't actually played Cross, but I've heard some of the music and it is really good.
Rip the 1-on-1.
Thank you, based Lucky Teleports, for not exposing that I can't reliably one-on-one. Boo, bring out the cape like a man. Chrono Cross is an okay game. I would like it a lot more if it didn't have the name Chrono on it. That's how I feel
Yeah.
about it.
That's how I feel about Final Fantasy 13 as well. I think that's a really good game, but...
By the way,
I
can
like
we
it a
just
lot.
talk about the 4th set of teleports here?
It was pretty good.
Dude just did not want to die. What's up with that?
I mean, I want to die all the time, so I
Right?
don't know what the deal
Like,
is.
Ganon, get with the millennial aesthetic. Alright, well, we'll be here for the next 2 minutes while Ganon decides to corporealize.
I don't think Ganon is quite the millennial. He may be a millennia old, but
Probably more than that.
I
I don't
not
know.
sure about
I
the
guess
whole
that
lore.
depends. I guess it depends if you count Demise as the same, that's the same being. Who knows?
I think he is. Sort of.
Sort of.
I have no idea. I never understood Zelda lore. I think Nintendo doesn't understand it either, to be quite
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, they had something going, and then they kind of lost it with Breath of the Wild. I don't know what
They have a
happened there.
book they published. How dare you?
Yeah, I got that one and I still don't understand it.
Look, you play Zooter. You know that Ganon tells you that you're about to go down the the hero's defeated timeline.
And just one more, 2 more. One more. There we go.
Ganon goes down.
I really want a Final Fantasy IX MSU pack. Oh wait, Chemo's here. I'm gonna stop talking about Final Fantasy now.
Okay. I mean, same. That would be nice.
Yeah, well, I came into that conversation in the middle of something. else.
GG,
yeah.
Schema.
GG's Chemo.
Thank you. I'm not sure that's true, but thanks anyways.
That was a rough seed. You did fine.
Yeah. For sure.
I died many places that were very inopportune.
Yeah, he had a few unfortunate deaths.
which are pretty bad. And the
But
other
she did-
thing, I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm sure you did, but my first crystal, I was trying out this new MSU pack I've been working on, but I didn't have all the files there, and I thought that'd be fine. But apparently, if you have no crystal song,
But that's why it crashed.
it just hangs
Oh.
forever. And I was like
Oh.
I felt like I was so far behind it didn't even matter. So I like mid race put a file in there, hard reset the game.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah, we were wondering what caused that soft lock. I guess that's what happened.
I had some issues too. I don't know why my emulator's running at 30 frames per second too, which is not the best, but
All right, important question. Was that a Terranigma MSU pack? We couldn't figure it out.
it was. But yeah, it's clearly in progress, not done yet.
I've heard that's a great game.
To be honest, I haven't played it.
That's all right, neither have we.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear it's a great game though.
The music is good, especially when it's present in your files. But
Yeah, the music's good, especially when it's playing. and
yeah.
Not causing the game to hard.
So, we gotta ask you, did you catch on that whole hammer mids ordeal? Wait, you didn't even find the mid, so probably not.
I never found mitts, and I hardly remember anything about this scene, to be honest. But well, where was
Yeah.
Hammer?
Hammer
Back of
was in
Hera.
Hera,
Back of Hera? No.
but one of the Turtle Rock keys was locked by the hammer, so logically you couldn't traverse Turtle Rock to get to Hera.
What?
What it wanted you to do was drop down in Spectacle Rock, get spit out on top of Hyrule Castle, get your glove in Thieves Town, climb GT for your mids, and just
That was
lift
my
the
first
rock.
one, by the way.
Yep.
Oh man.
This
It
was
was-
some dumb
I was-
garbage.
I was wanting to go back to Hera forever, and it was such a pain to get there. I had no idea how, except for through Turtle Rock, so I kept avoiding it. And luckily,
Yeah, I
it
think
ended up being a pendant and nothing in there. But
I was saying, I think I walked it twice. I went the first time thinking it would lead to my Moon Pearl, because I accidentally walked right by those two entrances and didn't grab my Moon Pearl.
oh, that hurts.
I had an interesting opening of this scene.
Yeah.
And so then I found my Moon Pearl, and then after doing just about anything I could to avoid it, went back through Turtle Rock again and got my hammer. And I'm just like, oh, I feel really bad. This is awful.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I wasn't prepared when I started this scene or something, but I did things I don't normally do, routes I did, and in the very beginning, it actually worked out for me because I got that pearl right away and a few other things, but I didn't
Yeah.
make much of it.
You got that hook also very early.
Yeah, that wasn't bad either.
I decided to drop into Skullwoods instead of going for the hook. Or instead of going for Village of Outcasts, and that burned me really hard.
Oh yeah, stupid! I hate Skullwoods and entrance randomizer. It's the
Oh,
worst.
it's awful. I hate it.
Everyone who plays entrance randomizer hates Skullwoods and entrance randomizer.
I avoided it like the plague until way late, and then it locked me, and I got nothing out of it. I'm so annoyed I went there at all.
Yeah, I very often put off Skullwoods for several hours. I hate going to that stupid place.
Yeah.
How about that Meyer, though?
Meyer was crazy, and I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it, but I hadn't found Meyer, and I didn't realize it. I was still checking entrances because I was missing some big keys. And then I found it, I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know I needed this yet.
I was missing Thieves Town, Pod, and Meyer for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then I went on an entrance finding spree, and I found Pod, and kind of waited for some, you know what? I'm gonna come back here. And just, didn't even go in with 5 keys, because I didn't have the big key. And so when I found it in Meyer, I'm like, oh, I feel so good right now about my decision. And then
Okay,
hit go mode, 30 seconds later.
Oh, that's sweet. Actually, luckily I could go in. The only dumb thing I did was I got the Thieves Town big key and didn't realize I was in go mode, so I went to do Victorious for no reason at all.
Oh, so yeah, we weren't sure if you knew what that pod was a crystal or not. That was our speculation, but
No, I knew, because I
Okay.
think it was a red crystal. I think the big
no, it
one.
was
Nah.
Eastern and Thieves Town were the reds.
Yeah.
I
think you
had
did the
seen
map.
it on a map check then.
I had the map
Yeah.
really early. I don't even remember where.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I had full knowledge by the time I finally found the bomb shop because I got the eastern map from Catfish.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know about Meyer. I didn't know about Meyer and Thievestown, I think. No, not Thievestown. I don't know. Meyer and Hera. But I thought I was in. I didn't realize I was in go mode, but I was. Yeah. I was worried that was going to be a lot worse, to be honest.
I think you'd had a fine time for this seed.
Yeah, this seed was brutal.
Like, how long have you been playing Crosskeys?
Just I started like a week before the tournament. About that.
Yeah, like, I mean,
That's very good.
that's a super reasonably good time for someone who's still relatively new at the mode.
Yeah. I really like it. It's the funnest.
Agree.
I'm trying to get my friends to get into it too.
Oh, yeah, it's... I mean, I play in just about every Crosskeys race you're gonna find in SRL, so obviously I like it, but I like it. It's fun.
Yeah. No boots in that seed. At least I didn't find any.
They were on the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Oh, I never had mitts.
I did that on my entrance tour.
Oh yeah.
Completely optional boots locked behind the completely optional, well, sort of optional mitts at the top against tower.
Mitts would have been top against. They would have been nice for some routing along the way though.
Yeah.
I would say I at least left after Moldorm because I had cleared Hyrule Castle already, and so there was no way I was gonna drop down. But
Yeah, I liked the key in Hyrule Castle there. That was alright.
I'm like, all right, going down here, we're gonna steal this key,
Yeah.
Never mind.
or not.
No need. That was sweet for sure.
But
Hey,
yeah,
look
one
on
of
the bright side. At least your bonk count was lower.
That's true.
Mother,
You may not have
I
had
knew I
boots,
shouldn't have
but at
checked
least
bonk
you didn't
rocks.
bonk.
166. That's probably my lowest collection rate.
That's pretty good.
I think that's because I missed some stuff.
So I wonder what you. I know you didn't do.
I mean, climb.
I didn't
That's
find-
only like 4 chests.
I mean, yeah, and then a few mid-slot.
I guess I did
stuff.
almost everything except for pod. So
Did you do Hera?
yeah.
Yeah, I never went in Hera. No. I did the first two, but I didn't do the other ones.
So I did Ice Swamp instead of Swamp Ice, hoping that I would find the Swamp Big Key in Ice.
And you did.
Since I already had the Ice Big Key, and I'm like, hey, I can clear this entire thing no matter what. So I went Ice first.
That kind of makes sense. And I did it the opposite way, and then went back for the big chest, and it was like a red rupee.
Yeah, it felt so I felt so good when I found that key. I'm like, oh, it pays off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
And
nice.
then immediately, since we had gotten the Ice Rod for Moth, I had kind of been looking for an excuse to kill Trinex, but I was planning to use it as a teleport to get to the front of Turtle Rock so I could get to Hera. So I was hoping for the Hera Big Key. So
that's a good route.
As soon as I defeated Argus, I booked and got my Tower of Hera Big Key. I just booked it straight to Trinex, killed him, and climbed Tower of Hera at that point.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think I remember why you didn't mark the brewery, Alaszun. Because it was on dark West Death Mountain and had the bombos, and you never went there.
You're right,
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't go there.
I think that's where the brewery was.
That would make sense,
yeah,
because I
that's
never
right.
found Bombos, and I never went to West Death Mountain, because I think there was a connector I wanted to... Oh, I was doing Turtle Rock shenanigans.
Yep.
Yeah, and you didn't
And
have the
so
moon
I didn't want to
pearl.
get stuck there, because I didn't have the Moon Pearl.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, I was like, I don't know. One of the, I'm a tournament admin, obviously, but one of the things I've been super happy with is just seeing how many people have gotten into this mode over the course of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, we had, 80-something people, almost 90 participate in the qualifiers total. And a lot of them
Yeah.
were people I had never seen run entrance before. And I don't race entrance quite as much as Goomba does, but I race entrance a good amount. And so it's been a lot of fun watching people sort of come in and pick up the mode.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was kind of the same during the Link of the Past Randomizer League, which had a Cross Keys week, and you saw a lot of new faces start to pick up the mode there. This is just kind of that on a bigger scale.
Yeah, it's been fun for sure. Like I joined the tournament to learn it. Like I know no expectations of winning or anything like that, but it just seemed like a fun way. So I played a few before and then just kind of dove in and did as many qualifiers as I could, and well, I'm out now, but it's definitely been fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you're out now, but like you can still play. There's still gonna be races going on. Like, you've got a nice start for your improvement. Like,
For sure. The best thing about it is that I can beat my friend Apple Talk at Entrance Randomizer, even though his NMG time is like 20 minutes faster than mine.
I would say this is one of those you're gonna see where like NMG time matters and execution matters here,
Yeah.
but not nearly to the degree of routing efficiency.
Yeah.
Like if you watch Goomba, one of the things that he does really, really well is he's incredibly efficient in the way that he routes. And so he'll do things like double dip dungeons so much less frequently than other people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just one of those things like you get it with experience and with thinking hard, and because it's dynamic, because it changes every seed, there are moments where you just feels really, really rewarding when you're like, oh, I just gigabrained that route to make it super efficient.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
other times you just want to kill yourself.
No comment.
Because you're a goddamn moron.
Now,
This mode.
yeah.
Or you forget where, you know, a dungeon or two is located in some corner
Oh, yeah.
for about 40
no.
minutes.
No. You missed me for about 20 minutes. I was watching my VOD to figure out where Swamp Palace was, even though it was marked on my tracker.
Nice.
I just couldn't find it on my tracker.
The vanilla
I mean,
swamp
wait, it was
palace.
vanilla.
Hiding in vanilla is really mean.
You'd think a vanilla swamp palace would leave some sort of lasting impression.
So eventually it did. I actually never found it on my VOD. It just kind of occurred to me at one point that it was vanilla.
Nice. But yeah, I guess time to wrap this up. Who's your next opponent? Probably not the permanent yet, I assume?
It's not
I don't
determined
think it's
yet, I believe.
Determined. Let me.
Where are we in the bracket?
Oh,
On
we're at
here.
the very bottom. Loser of 33.
Yeah. I think that's all the way at the top.
Of course it is.
Alright, so it'll be...
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Aurelia
Dracarys
versus
after he gets
T2.
farmed.
Yeah, it's
After
Aurelia
he
versus
gets farmed by
T2.
T2.
Or
The winner
Arborelia.
of that plays Dracarys, and the loser of that will be your next opponent.
Yep. Well, I got some time to break and hopefully have this heat wave go away.
Supposed to be gone in like 2 days.
Oh my god, it's so miserable. I could feel myself fusing to my chair.
But that's like 2 days.
I think I'm just
You
gonna
know?
go to work and never leave for the next 2 days.
Do you have
Stay where
AC
it's
over
nice.
there?
I do have AC over there.
Yeah. Work some extra hours. Easy. Yeah, so I think we can wrap this up. Ugh.
Yeah.
Cheamo, any or Cheamo, but I already forgot the pronunciation. Any final thoughts?
Cheamo.
Before we go, since this is your last match in the tournament.
No, not really. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it.
God, there's gonna be some hype matches coming up really soon. I'm
Yup.
super stoked.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
Do we have
Did you have-
6 for tomorrow as well?
Wait, 6? It's
No,
gone up to
5,
6
okay.
now?
Nah, it's 5, it's 5.
I only see 4. Did another one get added?
Apparently. I think SNT vs Magnificent is new.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
Oh, that sounds like a good match. Let me actually look
That's
at
a
the
pretty
schedule.
spicy matchup, actually. I'm excited for that one.
No, we already had that one on the schedule.
Oh. Is
Which one am I
the
missing?
Ferrami match new? Matt vs Ferrami? I think I haven't seen.
One we don't have on the schedule, the other schedule is the Arborelia versus TST
Oh, okay.
14.
Oh yeah, because
Anyways,
it's on
I'll
Link to
just
Last
have to
Round.
bug Trez about that. So it looks like for sure I know we have let's see, is this 2 p.m., 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m., and 11 p.m. across the ZSR channels are 4 more matches in the tournament. Maybe 1 more. I'll have to figure this out with Trez. So keep an eye out on the channel.
I see 5 on the schedule right now.
Well,
Looks
yeah,
like
that's
the other
one
one is
schedule,
on
but then we have
Link to
the
the
other
Past window.
like restreamer schedule, which basically is the. Is somebody going to be here to do it?
The other one is on Link to the Past right now.
No. I'm looking at the schedule. There's only 5. Waterloo, Aurelia, Faraime,
Right.
Ultima, S&T.
But the ZSR schedule only has 4 of those 5 right now, so
Got
we'll
it.
see.
Yeah, that is true. ALttPR Randomizer is the 5th one.
Yeah.
It's over on the other channels, not on
Yeah,
the
but the
ZSR.
weird
And
thing is
Wednesday
one
we
of the
have the
ones
match I'm
listed
hypest
is-
for in the
it's-
tournament.
We'll see what happens. Keep an eye out to calendars and tweets and things like that. Any other final words for anybody before I close this off?
Just
I would say
GG.
thanks to everybody who tuned in. Special thanks to the trackers. It's a thankless job, and I know Recididor at least stepped up and kind of came in, and Darkrid also showed up right at the end when we needed people. So I really appreciate that.
Yep, love you trackers. Coming without trackers would be horrible.
Yep. Absolutely.
And on that note, I am going to send us off here. Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you soon on one of the ZSR channels for more of either this tournament or we also have Beta Quest tomorrow, a match.
Alright, are we offline? Looks like we're offline.